So I'd like each and every one of you all to gather round the table and let me tell you all a Voden fable. To gather around for the tale of these survivors, the tale of the looming corruption and a jaded destiny. For this, my friends, be the infamous tale of the Valley of Dreams, and the legendary tale of the Soulbound. Previously, our heroes would bed down for rest in this unknown cave in hopes of waiting the rain out. However, after realizing the rain would not cease, they'd realize they'd be here for the rest of the night, and upon doing so, the party would have concerns on the ways they do things, and would try to come to agreement as that would happen, Zaman would also try to tell Agni of his past. However, upon mentioning the likes of the corruption, he'd immediately drop down and watch as his left arm would crystallize and shatter before him, never to be remembered again. Rushing him back to safety, he'd eventually see as the mark upon his hands would show several other individuals who were in trouble and needed aid, even the likes of Nefiba Morga, interesting individual from the past. However, it'd have to be a quest for another time, as the heroes would need their strength for the next leg of this journey. That being said, upon walking, they'd scavenge the area. However, upon Zaman finding 2 jade mana crystals, he'd be inflicted with fear towards Adidark and would sprint away. And upon doing so, Azura would chase after him. However, they'd march right into enemy territory and into an ambush. With that, their souls were shackled, and the time for battle was now. That said, survivors, listen now. With you all separated, you all face a terrifying threat. Will your newfound power be enough to survive Session 4? Or will you succumb to a death worse than you've ever imagined? We'll have to find out in this new session of Valley of Dreams. And with that, my friends, let us begin with today's session and see exactly what's in store. Alright. Let's get it. Alright, so, let's do, we'll do this. Alright, let's go over where exactly we left off, and also let me send you guys over to the map and everything. Alright, let me know when you guys are loaded in and all that stuff. There we go. So I highlighted on Agni at the moment. Let's send it over here. Alright. Everybody should be good and all that stuff. Alrighty, so if that's the case, let's continue with this. Oh boy. Alright. So As all of you individuals begin to sort of traverse, you see as Zaman and Azura begins to sort of dash off. At this point, Gore and Adidark, you guys begin to see as they begin to tread into unknown territory. However, as this happens, almost immediately, Azura and Zaman, you guys are immediately pelted with several javelins, as it seems to be that you ran into the likes of an ambush. As this happens, you see as you begin to rip out the javelins and almost get ready to be in a defensive or an offensive position depending on the person. And you see as bits of blood begins to spill out before you look towards your wounds, and you see as they begin to heal and mend before your very eyes. You look over and you see as the spherical individual begins to bestow a boon upon you before eventually dissipating. As it happens, each and every one of you, that being the likes of Gore, Agni, Korra, and more, you all feel as if your bones begin to lighten, and you feel as gravity begins to normalize. Begins to sort of immediately sort of almost feel like a great weight is lifted upon your shoulders, and there is no more low gravity, no more high gravity, and you're relieved. However, Azura and Zaman, you see as you are surrounded by all sides, and you look towards a massive orcish figure who seems to be coursing with that of an astral light, blue, green, and purple coloring, as well as the orcs beside him. However, This individual is massive, and you see as his arms and legs are crystallized. And he looks towards you, and with that, your souls are shackled, and the time for battle is now. It's time for your resolves to be tested, my friends. It's time for a boss battle. Alrighty, listen up. So we do have a newer player, so I will have to explain everything of how all this stuff works. Up until this point, you've gotten a little bit of a basic understanding of how combat and everything works at the moment, but now it's time for you to put all of those skills to the test and use all of your allies as well, or as a team, as without them, you're not going to be able to surpass this boss fight, especially this one. Alright, so here's how boss fights work in general. There is a thing that you guys have been doing before, and you probably noticed them. They are called martial checks. Now, martial checks are basically used to identify the enemy's intent, the possible or abilities that it has, as well as battle tactics that it may sort of employ. It is essential to use this skill to be able to gain knowledge of how to fight against the enemy, and many more. That being said, a martial check is a free check that you can use on your turn. It doesn't cost anything, so you might as well use it. Try not to forget about it because it's very, very easy to forget about it, but it is super, super useful and almost essential in this fight. Does that make sense?
Can you repeat that one more time?
Yeah, I got you. So there is essentially a thing called martial checks. They're used to identify the enemy's abilities, its way of sort of combat, as well as maybe even its possible things and maneuvers that it could take. It's martial checks are a free check or an ability that you can use on your turn. It doesn't cost anything, doesn't cost an action, bonus action, nothing. It is completely free. So try not to forget about it. For newer players, I'm pretty lenient on it, and I'll probably even remind you a couple of times, like, hey, you have your martial check. Be sure to do that, sort of thing.
Gotcha.
Alrighty. That being said, everything else you will be able to, you will figure out as you go, but don't hesitate. Feel free to do, as everybody likes to say, feel free to ask as many questions as you got to do, and I'll be more than happy to help you, and all that sort of stuff. Don't worry about it. Alright. So, everybody, here's how the boss fights typically start. I typically list off a handful of traits and information you guys get to know about the boss fight in general before it begins. All right, you guys can mark that. Typically, you guys mark that information down in a chat, and you guys begin to sort of strategize and all that stuff, and try to figure out of how to deal with these sort of things. I'm going to explain, or I'm going to list down the traits, but I'm also going to explain what each and every single one of them mean. That said, is everybody good to go for me to start listing stuff out?
Yes, sir. Sean, you gonna be typing it out in chat?
I was just gonna write it down.
All right.
You might as well. You probably want to type it out so then you can just copy and paste stuff, you know.
Oh, so much more.
I mean, do what you want. I mean, hey, I'm just saying. I'm trying to help you guys out.
Hey, Sean always do it. I can write it down in the session chat.
All right. Also, Gore, you've received an inspiration point from chat from Max Fish, another person from a campaign. All right. I'll probably remind him as Tito's looks like he's doing something. All right. Oh boy. That said, let's do this. Let's look at the enemy's traits.
I'm here and invested. I'm ready. My bad. I didn't mean to make
Nah, you good. You good.
Down, but I'm here.
I was just making sure. I'm making sure. All right. So.
I've been here before.
We got a fight for you guys. I'll be honest with you. This one ain't easy. I will be 100% honest with you. It ain't easy.
Have you ever made an easy boss fight?
Yes, I have. I actually have. But Agni, you received an inspiration point, so let's get into this. All right, fellas. Here's the first, here's the enemy's traits. I'm gonna list them out, and then I'll go back over and explain each and every single one of them. So, it is tactician, multi-phased, ruthless, maimer, martial clash, martial adept, team clash, and the big one, cosmic death. Oh boy.
Right, you got cosmic death already?
Yes, sir. All right. Also, Adidark, you've received an inspiration point from chat, so you can just mark that down for later. All right, let's go over each and every single one of them. Hey man, they say y'all gonna need it.
Definitely gonna need it.
All right, let's go
Watch
over
your
this.
mouth. Watch your mouth. The
So-
honey pot.
Tactician means the following. Oh boy. Yeah, because we got a new player, I'm actually gonna increase this. So, essentially at the beginning of the round, you guys will have 1 minute and 30 seconds to discuss tactics and strategize between one another and figure out a game plan before everything gets happening. This is gonna be a thing that you guys can do before every round begins. Makes sense?
Yep.
Quick question. Because Cora and I can't see what anyone else can see, is it okay, like, if we, like, look at the stream or just... for this
Yeah,
first
that's
minute?
fine, that's fine. Yeah, you're good. Oh boy. I'll see if I can... Well, I don't want to lag. I'll see if I can make it where you guys can see each other's tokens anyways, to help out. Just so, like, you guys can see a visual, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that would work,
Yeah.
because we can't see anything, really.
Yeah.
How far back we
I
go.
can see the tokens on my screen. Like obviously my character can't see shit.
Yeah, we can see the other characters, but we can't see, like, the enemies.
What's
So we can't,
inside,
like,
yeah. So feel free to just look at stream, or you don't even, if you don't want to lag too much, you can like look at the Discord, because I have the little stream overlay thing going on. Alrighty, so that is Tactician, my friends. All right, next up we got, oh boy, multi-phased. So this boss fight has multiple phases. The number of phases, however, is unknown to you all. You have to essentially figure out that with martial checks or any just general bit of intuition. All right. Now let's get into the actual sort of or specific fight mechanics. Ruthless. Here's what this means. So typically when you fall down, you go unconscious and then you start making death saves. Ruthless means that the corrupted Orog will essentially hit you while you are down, forcing you to instantly fail death saving throws to nearly almost instantly kill your character. If you ever go unconscious near him, it's a bad time and you are near death at that point. Alrighty, that is what Ruthless does. So, Maimer does this. Maimer means that it has, or the corrupted Orog specifically, has a 50% chance to take a body part instead of making you go unconscious.
Oh, God.
This can be many things. They're always...
Sorry.
This can be many things, and in fact, multiple other players a part of the universe have lost different limbs because of this trait. It is not anything to play around with. One player lost an arm, another player lost an eye. It is very dangerous. That said, that is again the corrupted Orog's choice whether he wants to try to maim you or knock you unconscious. Alrighty. So, martial clashes. Also, Azura, you've received an inspiration point from chat. But martial clashes are
Appreciate
this.
it.
Essentially, a martial clash is where you may, or take, it's more of a cinematic focus on the fight. This is more of an explanation to Addy Dark, where essentially you challenge that of the enemy into a sort of a high risk, high reward bout. A final sort of stand, a final face off. Upon doing so, and I'll walk you through the mechanics if you don't know how to do it, you can just let me know, hey, I want to do a martial clash, or I want to know more about that. But essentially, as this happens, you will roll your highest attack roll possible, and the enemy will do so as well. Whoever rolls the highest, they will win the martial clash. Whoever loses, they will end up suffering many variations of consequences. This could be terrible things of like losing or taking a lot of damage, but for the enemy specifically, not you guys, but the enemy specifically, if they lose a martial clash, you may pick one of its abilities and you may seal it from ever being used again. But that is only if you win, and that is only towards enemies. Alrighty. That said, any questions about or anything I've gone over so far before I cover the last two?
Ooh, boy. Everybody go look like Zaman.
So, y'all want to flee?
Nah, son, nah.
Tactic number one, bro. Flee. Run.
Alrighty. Last thing, or last two things, team clash. So for the corrupted Orog, you can essentially clash, or you can enact a team clash in his first phase with multiple people. This is essentially what Azora and Agni did, you guys did in Sands of Sin long ago. But a team clash is basically where instead of it being one person going against one enemy, it'll instead be two or more people going against several other enemies in a final sort of stand and final face-off to seal another ability, yada yada yada. Alright. That being said, the last thing is Cosmic Death. Now we gotta have a conversation. This is the big one. This is the big one.
Yo, Sensei.
Yes.
I think we skipped Martial Adept.
Martial Adept. Oh, my bad. You are 100% correct. Alright. Martial Adept means this. The corrupted Orog can only be exclusively clashed by martial means. Meaning that for martial clashes, you can't like cast Firebolt, or you can't cast Guiding Bolt or whatever to clash with them. It's exclusively martial based things. So using a weapon like, as Cora likes to call it, the Kububu or whatever, or using a sword or a bow and arrow, whatever. It just can't be spells and all that sort of stuff. And you guys can just always ask me, hey, does this count? And yeah, I'll just let you know.
Your mitts.
You already know about the kabooboo.
That's right. Also, Zaman, you've received an inspiration point from chat if I didn't say that already.
Oh, great. Gracias.
All right. Cosmic Death. Let's go over this. So, death by and only by the corrupted Orog. No one else. Only by the corrupted Orog will result in cosmic death. And that is only when you die by him. Does that make sense? All right. Let me go over what Cosmic Death is for those newer. Cosmic Death means that when you die to him, you not only does your character die, but all the characters you have ever played in Project Aurora also die. On top of that, they are all erased from existence as if they never were, and they never did exist in the first place. Oh boy. Alright. That is you only suffer that fate if you die to the corrupted Orog. That is it. Alrighty, any questions
Call
before we
that the
get
Drago
started?
clause, boy. Cosmic Death is the Drago clause.
Any questions about anything before we get started?
I'm willing to do a TikTok dance for some DN inspiration.
Hey man, you can be on the TikTok, but you ain't getting no DMs inspiration from me.
Bro.
You gotta do the Doja Cat one, bro.
Can
Just
you
one more
go,
check, bro.
can you go tactician just one more time? So we have 90 seconds to strategize at the top of the round. So like when it's our turn, do we just have like 20 seconds to say what we're gonna do and that's it?
No, it's not that version of a tactician that you're thinking about. We don't have like that's a advanced tactician where you have like the little timer on your turn. We're not doing that or whatever for this one.
Okay, so we just have a free 90 seconds at the start of each round to shred.
Exactly.
Okay.
All right. But that being said, you still should kind of know what you're going to be doing, what the game plan is. It shouldn't take you that long in your turns because you've had not only 90 seconds, but then everybody else's turn before that. You know what I mean?
Word.
All right. So, is there any more questions before we begin?
Can we do a small
Bring
prayer?
on Drago.
Hey man, y'all can do what y'all gotta do.
Yo, we pray to the church of Cowabunga. Cowabunga. It is.
Cowabunga.
That's say our prayer. Cowabunga.
Cowabunga.
All right. If that's the case, oh boy, I'm gonna grab all your tokens. I'm gonna put them in the combat field. Oh boy, hold on. Let me trash this original encounter and let me.
Adrian's got it's morphin time. We got it's Cowabunga time.
That being said, gentlemen, if you look in the top right, you will see the little fist icon and all that stuff. I'm gonna ask you guys to click that and then click the dice icon because it's time to roll for initiative, my friends. Oh man, let's see what we got.
Bad. I already see it.
13's got a lot of 10s. Alright, is that everybody? Waiting on Agni to roll, then I'll roll for the enemies.
Mine like didn't come through, but I got a 10, which makes it a 9 for some reason.
Hold on.
Wait, no, it didn't. I don't. I'll try it again. Hold on.
Try it again. I don't see anything. Yeah, I don't see anything. Anybody see anything on your screen?
No, it's not rolling. Here, I'll just do it in D&D Beyond right now.
All right.
Then I'll refresh.
Man, I mean, we could always just all re-roll, you know, refresh the screen.
Oh man.
I'm rolling. I got a 1.
Oh no.
It's the same thing I had last time.
Oh man. Well, I guess it makes sense.
That's normal.
I guess it
That's
makes
what
sense
life
because
is?
you don't even know the
That's what
fight's
life is?
happening at the moment. So.
That's pretty normal for me
Well,
though.
that's hip hop.
That's
Yeah,
it.
it's hip hop.
I mean, if you guys die before I get in that room, I can just leave.
Very true.
Well, we gonna see if these guys gonna let you, because it's now time to roll for initiative for them. All right, corrupted ones. Oh man, here we go again. Here we go again.
Wow.
That's an 11.
Wow.
That is a 7.
Wow.
And now for the big guy, the corrupted Orog. That is another 11.
Oh, jeez. Sorry. That could have been worse.
Could have been worse.
I'll be
That
honest
could have
with
been
you,
a lot worse.
That could have been a lot worse. I don't feel too bad about that. That makes me feel okay.
All right, all right. That being said,
Or die.
oh man, gentlemen, if you guys are ready and good to go, let's do this. All right.
Yeah.
Top of the round, initiative starts. However, before that happens, you guys have 90 seconds to discuss tactics and strategize as you will. Alrighty, the timer starts now. You guys can start discussing or whatever you want to do.
Yo, should we
Yo,
go
or-
back and try to get them through this choke point? So that at least we have to, like, unless they're throwing javelins, we have to fight them one at a time. We get them through this choke point from the point we got into, came in.
I'm 100% before that. A choke point saved somebody named Sven one day, so I'm with it.
The issue with a choke point is only 2 of us would really be able to melee, and like we're a really melee heavy group.
But Gore can fly over y'all and move with mobile. So like I plan on mobile and get out there.
You. That's just you.
Yeah, everybody else is pretty.
But I'm
melee
saying,
heavy.
but I'm saying that could leave
Oh,
2 other people to block it off.
The 2 robots? Can't the robots do range? I feel like you guys were just sitting in the back last fight.
45 seconds
Nah.
left.
Not Gore.
Cora can do range.
I mean-
Me and Cora can both do range.
We can do range. We're just way more efficient.
Either way, I think the play is that us in here back up, and you know, we'll see what this first round looks like.
Yeah.
It's always the worst. The first is generally the worst.
Yeah.
So
If we could at least get to this choke point right here, and at least if we can control them coming in the, at worst take opportunity attacks when they're coming.
it is.
Like just basically we just gonna have the wedding party waiting for.
Yeah,
Doesn't Zaman have to flee if he sees me though? Like, he can't
that still on me?
even come into this
You are
corridor?
still feared at the moment.
Copy.
I mean,
guess
don't
can
we-
go-
Because Iz is big guy. Can't we just have Iz go top?
All right. That is time. So
All
we'll
right.
have to leave it up to chance. That said,
Sure.
top of the round, corrupted one over off to the right. This individual right here. Oh shoot, I should have made the macros while I was doing that here. Let me drag those real quick. All right, there we go.
Sensei, for the record, do Gore and Addy see what just went down, or will we have to go through the door to see it first?
Here, real quick, both of you make perception checks.
Okay.
I would say we've got the dark vision. We got this, man.
18.
Yeah, I would
All
say
right,
we
so
could-
Gore could see some of this.
Does Dark Vision put us at advantage?
Nah, it's just a straight roll. The fact that you have dark vision allowing you to see right now. So Addy Dark with a nat 1, nah. So Gore, you're able to see as Azora is just pelted by that of javelins, and she rips them out and throws them off to the ground. You did see the spirit off to the side, so you do know something's going down inside that room at the moment.
Okay.
So you can alert the others on your turn. However, right here, right now, this individual is going to dash over towards probably the closest one being Zaman. and he is immediately going to sort of take his great axe, charging forth and try to strike directly towards your neck with a killing blow instantly. Let's see what he's got.
Jeez.
First attack roll. Ooh,
Jeez.
that is an 18 to hit and 12 points of damage.
Jeez.
Big damage coming out from him. You see as he swings forth directly towards towards your head, you're able to back up just barely out of the way, and it embeds itself directly into your chest. He rips it out as bits of scrap metal begins to fall out. And that said, that is his turn. That's all he's got. Next up, Gore. As you see all the bits of the battle happening, what do you want to do?
All right, so Gore looks at the furry one, and he's like, the greedy one's got him in trouble. It's our job to protect the little ones. I won't put it on you, but I have work to do. And Gore looks at you, and there's a little spark of lightning that comes out of like Gore's eyes. It looks a little bit odd. I don't think anybody would have seen it before. And then let me go ahead and do I got to do the Crimson Right on myself?
Nah,
Or is it just when I
don't do it.
attack?
Yeah, you're gonna target people with the Crimson Right instead.
Okay, got you. Copy. And that does that count as a bonus action? The initial
yeah,
thing,
that
or
is a
it
bonus
just...
action. So you guys see as Gore's eyes begin to sort of course with this electricity, and you watch as he begins to draw the katana, as it also begins to almost in unison course with this sort of blue electricity as it surges. Gore, that is your bonus action. You have the rest of your turn. What you got for us?
Okay, so Gore runs in here in 5, 10, 15, 20, and sees that old boy just took a swing at the greedy one, and he immediately pops back like so. I guess I do the regular attack and then the right.
Yep. That's a target and make a swing.
So,
oh boy.
okay, so first he comes to the long sword.
Ooh.
Jesus.
That is
rough.
not good. So you come forth and you swing with all of your strength, and as you do, you're not necessarily used to this bits of lightning amongst your form, and you swing however the individual is able to dodge out of the side, and he turns towards you, and he sees that you are his next prey. That's your action. You got anything? You have a movement and a martial check if you want to use any of those.
Okay. Now would I have seen old boy when I walked in or not?
Yeah, you would have seen him immediately.
So let me martial check and get that out the way so I don't forget.
All right.
Martial
Let me
check.
just say real quick. I see Gore's near me on the stream, but on the Foundry, I do not see him at all near me.
Mm-hmm. Got you.
What does this Gore use for? What does this Gore use for martial check?
For you, it is an intelligence check. I'm gonna delete Gore from initiative for a second.
I don't see any enemies on my screen, but I see it in the Twitch channel.
Yeah. Remember, it's that little token
sevens.
little thing that I was mentioning earlier.
That shit ain't happening.
All right, I see everything now.
Yep.
All right. Wait, everything's
I rolled
working
a
now.
7.
All right.
Yep.
Hold up, Gore. 1 second. All right. That being said, with a 7, nah, it's not gonna cut it.
Yeah, I figured as much. And he's gonna be like, "Greedy one, you said stick with the group. Let's go. Back with the others." So I already moved 20, and since I swung on dude, I'm not gonna take an opportunity attack. He's gonna come back over here with 20.
All right.
So, and that will end his
You
turn.
can move twice in one turn.
Yeah. So whenever you're
I
moving,
can move my full thing. Yeah.
yeah.
No,
So
but
whenever
that's
you
all you
move,
can
you
do
can
is
like
yo
attack and
job.
do whatever you want to do, and then you can still. He didn't move twice. He just can move very, very fast. So like you can move like you have 30 feet of movement. You can move like 10 feet, swing at somebody, and then move the rest of your 20 feet if you want to. You know what I mean?
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. I know that's like typically
But
not a thing in some other TTRPGs.
Opportunity attacks though, but Gore didn't provoke an opportunity in that particular scenario.
Yeah, he has something for it, but yeah. All right. That being said, Zaman. First things first. This happens. Oh boy. You guys see as immediately a sort of spherical individual begins to sort of form right beside you, and you see as immediately he begins to look, or he seems to have a simple small potion within his hand, and he just sort of places it amongst your belt and begins to dissipate once more as you've received a health potion from chat. All right, that is it.
Oh boy.
That is a D4 Auroran health
Yes.
potion that you can use as a bonus action. All right, Zaman,
Got
you
it.
receive initiative. What do you want to do?
Zaman is gonna say, he's gonna turn to Azora and say, apologies for leading us to the situation. We must retreat and regroup with our comrades. And he's going to disengage.
All right.
As he does, I guess he's gonna do his martial check quick.
All right.
I don't
martial
see it
check.
on my token, but
Yeah, it's never gonna be on your token. Just make a wisdom check for me.
all right. This is a wisdom ability check.
Yep. Oh boy. 16. That is good to go. And that said, all right. Now we enter the second part of the these sort of boss encounters and whatnot. Okay, and this is more of an explanation to you, V. Okay, so as he's made a successful martial check, he's beat the DC. Now he can shoot, or I'm going to list out a set of abilities that he can choose to identify and be able to learn more about, as before. I'm assuming you're martial checking the big guy, right?
Yep.
Alrighty. So, oh boy, Alright, so this one's a little bit of a weird one for this guy. Okay, so the Corrupted Orog has the following abilities. You guys can make sure, or you guys are probably going to want to write the names of these down, so then whenever you learn them, you will be able to figure it out later. But, alright. Hold on one second. Yeah, there you go. Alright. Commander Phase has the following abilities. Douse their hope. Press the advantage. Seek and destroy. Harden your souls. Grit and bear it. And the last ability being unbreakable. So, or recap: douse their hope, press the advantage, seek and destroy, harden your souls, grit and bear it, and unbreakable. Pick one ability out of this entire phase to identify, Zaman.
House their hope.
All right. Douse their hope does the following. The Corrupted Orog forces an orc to attack a creature within 5 feet. Makes sense.
Yeah, is that on any turn or?
That is on his turn. This is an action he has to take, or that's his ability.
Does this take the orc's reaction? Do we know that?
No, it does not.
Okay.
Oh boy.
And he has to be within 5 feet of the orc that he's dousing.
No, the orc that he is commanding has to be 5 feet within you to hit you.
Okay.
Alrighty. That said, that is that ability. Zaman, that is your martial check. You used your action to disengage as you're sort of walking away, trying to get away from the area. What else you got for us?
He's gonna continue, I guess, and go
Damn,
so
Kane.
5, 10 feet, and then I guess we'll go right by Aridar. And he's gonna scream a little bit, but then use his bonus action to use the potion he just got.
Alright, that said, it's just a simple D4. Ooh, that's a big 4 too. That's a big 4 right there. I got it. Back to 9 HP. There we go.
Oh, sheesh.
As we need to drink the potion, you feel a little bit rejuvenated. However, is that your turn?
Yes, that is my turn.
Alright, let's play the main boss theme now. Alrighty, that said, next initiative, we look towards Adidark. At this point, you see as Zaman begins to walk over towards you and scream out. You see as he is a bloodied and destroyed mess. Definitely not what you saw before when he first entered there. It seems to be that a battle is sort of happening. You can kind of overhear it. That said, Adidark, what are you doing?
I I guess I'll just move forward here. Let's go see what's going on over here.
Easy enough. You dive in, and then you begin to look over, and you see as there's a giant sort of massive orc off to the side with this, or corrupted in this astral light, and you also see as there are 3 other orcs down below over here.
All right, this seems pretty bad. What's that action I can take that if someone's gonna hit me?
Dodge.
Someone, anyone?
He's looking, pick it up, dodge again.
Dodge?
Yep.
Just dodge some stuff, I guess. I'm gonna move back 1 though, because that'll be 30.
Mm-hmm.
I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I'll dodge there.
All right.
And then I will, I guess, martial check. I guess that's something I'm supposed to do. Yeah, let's
Yep.
do it.
You're doing it right. So, martial check for you. All you're gonna do is just make a simple wisdom check, and I'll add all the bonuses for you afterwards. So to make a wisdom check, all you gotta do is you gotta click the name of wisdom at the top of the, or once you double click on your token, and then it'll ask you for like ability check.
Alright, that was strange.
There you go. With a 6 and +2, that would not be able to do it. Actually, you have expertise, barbarian. That would not be enough, sadly. So that is your action to dodge. You used your movement to walk over. You used your martial check. You do have a bonus action if you want to. You can choose to rage, or you can choose to shift. Choice is yours. With bonus action raging, that means you become resistant to all physical damage from like weapons. With shifting, you embrace that of the sort of were form, choosing an animal of your choice and all that sort of stuff. Or you can try to save it for next turn, but that is up to you.
I'm gonna rage. Why not?
All right. Heck yeah, so you see make sure to press the rage button on your thing and you're good to go. As you begin to do so, you see as Adidar begins to sort of unleash this ferocious roar as his eyes begin to go bloodshot for a brief moment in time. That said, Adidark, I believe that is your turn. That's all you can do. Yep. Alrighty.
Yeah. One other thing. I think I got a new ability last time that I don't see it. The reckless
attack. Yeah, it is in your features and stuff like that. Basically, all you got to do is whenever you want to do a reckless attack, you just say, "Hey, Sensei, I want to do a reckless attack," and that means you get advantage on your next attack, but all attacks towards you have advantage as well.
Gotcha. Okay, cool.
So you're throwing away your defenses for more offense.
Okay.
Alrighty. Granted, as a barbarian who's raging, who has basically like 60 HP right now, that doesn't really mean much to you. Alrighty. That said, next up in initiative, oh boy, we got the corrupted ones and the corrupted Orog. Alrighty. This individual off to the side, he is going to probably dash over to Azora, and he is going to try to bring that of his great axe and try to take her head clean off. One single swing, making it right now. Ooh, that's a 10. You see as he tries to swing, go for it.
Yeah, you see as as it goes to swing, you see her immediately just like sidestep like Super Smash Bros.
Easy enough. As he dodges off to the side, he will use
He's good.
He's good.
He's gonna put himself right here. That's it. All right, that's his turn. All right, corrupted Orog's turn. Oh boy, this guy.
Now, quick question though for you: is this a hole?
No, that is that's like to simulate the wall on the map. It's like this is not a hole or anything like that.
Okay.
Yeah, you're good. That's it.
I'm about to get the drop kick going.
Nah, sadly not. All right, this individual, his turn. He is going to. Oh boy. All right. Oh goodness, he is going to use 3 of these.
3.
That one.
So he's taking the help action, the dodge action.
Yeah, he's gonna. Okay, he is. Oh wait, shit. All right. He is going to immediately look towards the orc off to the side by Azora, and as this happens, you will see as he immediately begins to yell out towards him in a language that you don't understand. He takes a sort of authoritative stance and immediately yells out, or yells out something. Again, you just don't really understand the language, however. But he is going to, or Azora, you see as this individual begins to hear it, you see as he begins to yell out in a rage and swings at you once more, using Douse Their Hope. Alrighty. Attack roll coming towards you. That is a 15, also miss. Alright.
So you see her once again sidesteps once and then sidesteps yet again.
Alrighty.
As she keeps her hand on the hilt of her sword.
This individual off to the side is going to immediately dash around over here, and you see as you even try to think about trying to take an attack of opportunity, he immediately just sort of pushes you off to the side as he has his target in mind. As he uses an ability you do not, or you have not identified yet. Finally, he is going to use another ability you have not identified either. I'm gonna change this guy's stuff. Alright. Over on this individual. You see as he begins to just sort of beat his chest, and you see as he becomes invigorated with something. Alright.
This is crazy right now.
That is his turn. Or actually, he's going to...
A lot of people are looking really inspired right now.
He's gonna back up a little bit, and that's it.
Oh.
Alright, Cora.
Oh, that's
at
how you
this
feel,
point,
bro?
you receive initiative at this point. You do hear the likes of Zaman sort of screaming and Addy Dark sort of entering a rage that echoes across the cave. You know the general direction of it. That said, what do you want to do? By the way, you're muted on Discord.
So Cora's gonna move, like she hears stuff, but she don't know where it is. 15,
No, you do know where it is. You know the direction of it.
Yeah, but I mean, she doesn't know how far.
Ah, yeah.
So she wouldn't go too far. Oh no, she has the stick, so she has the lighter. So she'll go here, and then she'll just tell Agni, like when she sees that she sees two orcs, because that's all she could possibly see from here. Can I hit them?
I do not see Cora's token, by the way.
Yeah, me neither. Not at all.
I gotcha.
Yo, y'all be struggling. I definitely see.
It's just a little connection thingy. It's like it's one of those little first time like loading into Foundry stuff. It'll be a common thing or whatever. For like the next 2 or 3 weeks. It's an easy fix though.
I wonder, can I reach the total of the bed?
Yeah, there you go. You should be able to see her now.
Yep, I can.
I still don't, but...
Oh, really?
Yeah, maybe something up, man. I can refresh.
Yeah,
I'm
refreshing fixes a lot. When
Yeah,
it's
that's what I
like
had to
turn,
do.
just refresh.
Yeah. Alright. That said, alright, as you cast Toll the Dead on the individual, he's going to, or you hold your hand out and you watch as he begins to sort of rack his brain. Wisdom saving throw. Let's see what he's got. Ooh, that is a nat 20. Oh my god, what are these guys? That being said, you see as he begins to sort of hold his brain and immediately just begins to roar out as his resolve is steeled at this moment in time. That is your action, Cora. You have a bonus action and a martial check.
I'm gonna do a martial check.
Alright, for you, that is a wisdom check plus proficiency. So yeah, make a wisdom check for me.
Proficiency core. Weird.
I'll do
Random
the math
Sensei,
for the
but I don't
proficiency.
see 2 of the orcs anymore.
Let me see 2 of the orcs. I gotcha. I'll fix it in a minute.
I don't see the big guy, and I don't see the one that was down right in this area.
Yeah, I'll fix it in a minute. Try refreshing in the meantime, but see if that changed anything. If not, I'll do it in a minute. So with an 18 on your martial check, okay, Cora. Here are the following abilities that you can choose to identify. Are you identifying the big guy or the small guys?
I'll do the small guys because she can't see the big guy.
Alrighty. So the corrupted ones have only one ability, and that is aggressive. If you don't want to identify that one, you can choose to identify any of their status effects at the moment.
Well, we'll do aggressive.
All right. Aggressive does the following. So, as a bonus action, the corrupted one can move up to its speed towards a hostile creature that it can see. That is aggressive for the smaller corrupted one, orcs. Alrighty. That is your martial check. Anything else for you?
No, sir.
Alrighty. That said, ooh, hold on. Cancel the NPC's natural 20. No, it will mark it down. Alright. Hold up. I need to make a mental note. Someone redeemed to cancel an NPC's natural 20. Oh, shit. Wait a minute. Never mind. Hey, Corey, remember how I said that thing failed earlier?
Sure.
Remember how I said the orc succeeded on his saving throw earlier and told the dead failed? Yeah, it actually works. At this point, you see as the orc begins to, or almost rack his brain, and as it happens, you see as he tries to sort of fight it off. However, immediately you see as his eyes begin to sort of bleed for a brief moment, right in front of Adidark as he takes 4 damage, as his natural 20 is canceled. Oh boy. Alrighty.
Wow.
Look at that.
Chat generous. Bless.
Blessed
Oh
up.
boy.
You'll
Almost
be
missed
welcome
that.
in the Church of Cowabunga.
The Church of Cowabunga, it is.
So, Cora, is that all that you had? Sorry about that.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Last Corrupted One's turn, and then Zora and Agni, you guys are on deck. Alright, this one over here. Yep. He is going to swing directly towards Adidark. He will do so with disadvantage because you are dodging at the moment. Alright. Oh, that didn't work.
Smart move, smart move.
Ooh, that is a 14. That'll
Good
just
answer.
barely hit Adidark. You take
Good
5.
answer.
No, you take
Good
5. No,
answer.
you actually take only. I don't know why it's not resisting that. You take 2 points of damage from the orc as he swings forth with his massive great axe. However, it only just grazes you, and you are almost enraged by the sight of even trying to do so. That said, that is his turn. Azora, you receive initiative. What you got for us?
All right, martial check. Is hers a wisdom
Hers is, yes, it is wisdom.
ability, right?
Yep. Ooh, yeah, that's gonna be more than
Good
enough.
shit.
All right, so which one you're identifying? Big or small guy?
Yeah, she can't see the big guy either. So she's gonna see what the hell man's down here. Just what juices he just pumped into him.
Hey, keep in mind, you don't have to see the big guy to be able to do a martial check on him.
Yeah, but just
Yeah, but it's only right.
I got
thematic
you, I
person.
got you.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, so that said, the juices you got in this guy over here, the Orok, so this individual has buffed his AC by 2. It is now at a total of 15 at the moment over here.
Oh.
Which one is it? That one?
Yep.
Oh, these guys are about to be num.
Oh man.
Copy. All right. So after dodging everything with this one here, she turns to look to make sure, like, while she's dodging, making sure the mom's all good and out of the clear, and now seeing supposedly he made it to some relative safety. She unsheaths her sword, which she rarely does. She always keeps it in the sheath, but she's gonna take it out, and she really means business from here on out. Seeing the position they're in, and she is going to strike at mans that struck at her.
Alrighty, let's see what you got. Let's see what you got.
You controlled act does not have an item. What? Hold on. Let me just
make sure
delete
to
that
click on your
macro.
token when you're doing the macro.
Yeah, let me delete this. Let me put it back in. Oh, yeah, it looks different now. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, there we go.
There you go. Or 20 to hit. Let's see with the 11 points of damage. Whew, With one single swipe, you see as immediately his or that of the ice begins to build up amongst the orc's entire torso as he immediately goes back against that of the rocks. Anything else for you?
Yeah, she's gonna action surge.
Oh shit. That being said,
Yeah.
let's see what you got. Make another swing for me.
Use the ability, and she's gonna swing again.
All right. Maybe 13 will just barely hit them with another 10 points of damage. How do you want to do this?
So after she dodged the 2 slices, and like I said, she looked back, saw Zaman was out of the way. She takes out her sword, and she quickly just stabs the orc straight in the chest. But then she takes the sword out, spins, and decapitates it. And all while she's spinning, she puts the sword back into her sheath. She sheaths the sword as she finishes the spin, and then looks down at this one here. I don't know why I can't click, but looks down at the bottom one.
You got it. All right, that said, he is dead. Good stuff. Zora, is that your turn?
And she's going to move closer to him.
Alrighty. You see as he begins to almost grin, welcoming the challenge. That said, War Chief Agni, you receive initiative. What would you like to do?
Pretty much just going to be moving here. Also, wait, I'm not moving. Probably, yeah, I'm gonna use my action to dash.
Alrighty.
I'm gonna get to right here. Kind of see what's going on in this room. And we've already martial checked both of the little orcs, right?
Yeah.
I guess just so I don't waste it, I will martial check them.
Alrighty. Make a martial check. That for you is wisdom plus expertise. Oh boy, yeah, that's gonna be a lot. War Chief is on point. Alright, so that is a total of 22, I believe. Yep, 22.
Yeah.
Alright. So, oh yeah, that'll beat the DC for this. Okay. You can choose to identify another thing from Commander Phase if you want, but you can also identify what Commander Phase is, if you would like to. Or you can choose how this individual enters the second phase. Which one would you like to learn? Commander Phase abilities, what Commander Phase is, or how he gets into his second phase?
It's probably gonna be how he gets into the second phase, but he's not an orc. Like, he doesn't look like an orc to us.
He looks more of like a sort of orc that kind of, again, is sort of has this bits of blue, green, and purple sort of astral light coursing amongst them. Bit of like sort of crystal ice shards, kind of similar to Zaman's arm at the moment. And it's just kind of sort of manifesting about himself.
I think the second phase is more important right now, so I'm gonna.
Alrighty.
Yeah, how he gets into the second phase, please.
So, the Corrupted Orog, or here's what multiple phases are. The Corrupted Orog has 2 phases, and he goes into the second phase upon you all killing the Corrupted Orcs.
Oh.
Oh.
That's good
less.
to know. Okay.
Say less.
Wait, say that again?
Say less.
So, the
Interesting.
Corrupted
Say
Orog
less,
has
man.
2 phases, and he goes into the second phase upon you killing all Corrupted Orcs.
Oh. Good to know.
Alrighty.
That's why homeboy backed up, right? No problem. Say
And
less.
knowing is half the battle.
We can discuss that in our 90 seconds. I guess Agni would kind of tell that to everyone. Be careful, everyone. This guy is probably going to enrage if we kill all subordinates. He's gonna look at Gore, not remembering our past battles. He's gonna say to him, "You described our battles in great detail, Gore. Allow me to assist you. That orc, he's weak at the neck. You strike at it, you can get a clear blow." And he's gonna help Gore with his next attack.
Alright.
Say less, man.
Alright, that said, alright. At this moment in time, you guys, or if that is your entire turn, next up in initiative, nope. That is
He's gonna move just 5 more feet forward.
5 more feet. Good to go. That said, you guys have 90 seconds to discuss tactics and figure out what you will do. Timer starts now.
I'll be right back.
Gore's gonna go in there. He's gonna go ahead and swing with the crimson.
Oh, hold
swing regular,
up, Tito. We need to discuss. Are we killing all the orcs for phase 2 or not? That's a big question.
Just kill one of them. Just kill one of them.
At least leave one.
So, leave the one that Azura's fighting, because that's the one, and kill this.
With the highest AP. Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking we do.
So body this one.
Wait, why do y'all want to leave these guys here?
He gets into phase 2 when we kill all of
Bro,
them.
second phase. We don't want him in second phase.
But it's like, so y'all rather keep taking hypothetically extra damage from another one? We don't know what phase 2 is.
Yes, I don't want. I don't
think
want.
phase 2 is easier?
I don't want.
For all we know, listen.
Come on,
For all we know, phase
Nope.
2 is him actually engaging and not staying in the back. Maybe phase 1 is just simply him staying in the back, shouting out commands.
Nah.
But we don't know is what I'm
But then-
saying.
That sounds
Listen,
better.
I say just kill one of the other orcs. Exactly. I'd rather just kill one of the other orcs, just have the other one down, and we just have to deal with him. That means if you gotta
20
push
seconds
him,
left.
grapple him, put him down on the ground or something, like just
Focus-
incapacitate
focus
the second
top-
one,
you gotta
don't kill
focus
him, and
top.
focus.
Oh,
Yes, exactly. Kill.
First.
Gore's going after the barely injured one. He's bodying. That's what it's going right now.
Yeah, we're killing that one. I think Addy Dark should move towards the orc and kind of go from there. If we kill the bottom one, so be
Yeah.
it. But we don't want to. We're in no rush to kill it.
All right, copy.
Yeah.
Alright,
At
that
worst, I
is
think we
time.
should grapple him and incapacitate him. All right.
That is time. That is time. That being
Oh,
said,
you grab.
all right, Corrupted One's turn. The one next to Azora. All right, this individual, after seeing Azora begin to slowly approach, he will begin to bring that of the great axe, swing it around his head, and try to take or almost do a clean X strike into your chest and abdomen. Alrighty. That said,
Oh, that's me.
that is you. Ooh, but that's also a 1. All right.
And that's why homeboy needs to sit around.
Oh man! Or that said, Azora, how do you dodge out of this one or parry it?
So yeah, as soon as it takes the swing towards her chest, she doesn't even sheath the sword. She just puts up the sheath, the deflect it, and then keep moving, keep the momentum going.
Easy enough. That said, that's his turn. Gore, you receive initiative. What you got for us?
He looks right at old boy and he's looking like who? Big one. We protect the little ones and then we crush the big one. These damn orcs. And then old boy is about to get that. He's about to get that West Coast Customs at advantage.
Oh man.
What is it? Control? What is it? What is it? What is it? Get advantage?
What do you have advantage from
Is it
again?
control?
Agni gave him help.
Agni, gotcha. I figured. Okay, it's alt for advantage.
Okay. Oh damn, I'm Apple. What is it?
Oh.
What is it on Apple?
Oh, I don't know. I don't fucking know.
Just roll it twice.
Yeah, just
roll it
roll it
twice.
twice if you gotta. That's a natural 19. One more time in case of a 20. Alright, cool. Mark the other one. Hold up. Alright, so. Oh, wait, what? Hold up. Did it only roll damage for one?
That's weird.
Yeah, I think it did.
That was really
Alright, so we'll
weird.
just apply the 4 then from earlier. Alright, roll another d4 for the Crimson Right, the lightning damage.
Another D4. Gotcha.
Yep. It all adds up. Alright, that being said, Gore, with one single strike, you or immediately send it flying or towards him as you see it as where the wound lies, it begins to sort of course with electricity. As it happens, that is another mark. Make sure to remember that. Alright, Gore, that is your action. You have the rest of your turn. Anything else for us?
So how much did that take away? Like, does it come off the 22? The damage didn't come off the first one.
Yeah. You only made one attack. I fixed it. I did the math for you.
Okay. And then he does that, and then he's immediately going to do. That doesn't count as a bonus action because it's only for the first time for Crimson, right? Right? It's my first time doing it, right?
Yeah, the Crimson Right basically
It's
lasts
not every
as...
attack.
No, it is every attack. It lasts as long as you have the weapon in your hand. And yeah, you just want to activate it.
So I still have a bonus action.
Yeah, but also I just almost forgot something because you didn't do it earlier. Gore, I need you to roll another d4. This is the Crimson Right damage to yourself. Because remember, whenever you're activating it, you do take a little bit of damage.
So now I have +1 every time, but I only.
No.
No, you're gonna roll. I'll let you go. My bad.
You're gonna roll an extra D4 for every time you do damage with that sword. You know what I mean? All right.
Nice.
Okay, copy.
So I'll break it down. So this would have, we're catching you back up. So when you would have activated the Crimson Right, you would have rolled a D4 and you would have took 1 bit of damage, right? Now that you've taken your little bit of damage, you sacrifice a little bit of yourself. Now anytime you strike somebody, they're going to take a D4 of damage every single time. So you sacrifice a little bit of your health to do more damage. And that's basically the concept of Blood Hunter. Alrighty. So anything else you got for your turn?
I think he's immediately gonna look at the Blood Curse of Binding again. I think one more time. He can do it on it, or do I need to sacrifice blood? Do I need to amplify it?
Blood Curse of the Binding. That's a bonus action. You can do it without amplifying it. If you want to amplify it, I forgot what it does when you amplify it. If you amplify it, it basically lasts for 1 minute instead.
Actually, you know what? He's gonna do that. He's going to try to do the Blood Curse of Binding on the big dude.
Alrighty, target him with it, and let's see what happens. Oh boy.
Alright.
So you guys see almost similar to, or that strange sort of individual who almost, or seems to be almost the reason why you're here in the first place. And you look as immediately blood begins to sort of seep from Gore's arm and strikes directly into the Auroch, sort of, or kind of towards their heart. As it happens, you see as his entire form begins to sort of course, and it begins to almost electrify as or you see as he begins to stop dead in his tracks, no longer moving, as he fails with a 9. Good stuff, Gore. He ain't going anywhere.
What do I have to do for amplify? Do I just use the Bloodmatic, or I have to sacrifice? Right? I have to roll
you just take
right?
roll a d4, and yeah.
All right. Gore, gonna do that.
Not bad.
Gore taking the bitch, and Gore's gonna look right over at Aggie, be like, "These damn green orcs, put him down, big one." And like you should look at him. Gore looks all bloody, and somehow it looks like Gore's little hand is somehow affecting that big orc. And for a moment, it don't make no damn sense.
For those sort of looking, it's probably Zaman being the one that's kind of not preoccupied and the one that remembers. It looks similar to a magic that Nephiba used a while or long ago. All right. That said, that is Gore's turn. Zaman, you receive initiative. What would you like to do?
Zaman is going to enter his mineral form.
Ooh, shit. Here we go. You want me to, or you want to describe what it looks like as you enter the mineral form, or you got it? Or you want me to do it?
I got it.
All right.
I got it. As Zaman has just gotten his boost smoked, you see he comes back and he's contemplating to himself, and then all you see is like every bit of mineral around him starts to form on his body and form this like metallic armor around him. He's like completely shrouded in iron or steel or whatever the metal is in this cave.
That being said, as it happens, you feel yourself reinforced once more. And that is, I believe, your action to do, unless I'm crazy. I believe mineral form is an action. Yep.
It's an action. Yep.
All right. Anything else you want to do for the rest of your turn? Also, let me give you your 10 HP.
That he's gonna back up a little bit, and he's gonna talk to Kara, and he's gonna say, "Kara, there's a big guy in there. He seems to be the most dangerous. Agni said if we kill the ads, then he's gonna become more aggressive. So we should be careful." And he's gonna do his martial check.
All right. That is a straight wisdom check for me. That is a 14. That will be insufficient. Just barely, though. Alrighty. Anything else for us?
That is all.
Alrighty. That said, next up in initiative, we have the likes of Addy Dark. What would you like to do as you see yourself, or you find yourself sort of surrounded by the likes of Agni and this giant orc who tried to swing at you earlier, but barely seem to do any damage to you?
Well, I'm going to take my bat-shaped club and, swing at him, try to cut him in half with a club, which I feel like is a thing that I can do, so I'm gonna do it.
All right, so target him, make an attack roll, and let's start swinging.
Oh, I did. That's T.
Yep, T to target.
Also,
Yeah.
I don't know if you want me to like remind you if you want a reckless attack, you have to declare it beforehand.
Yeah, if you want to do that one ability where you have a higher chance to hit, but you also have a higher chance to get hit.
I would like to reckless attack.
All right. That being said, all you got to do is you make the attack or this coming attack roll with advantage. So highlight over the orc, press T, and then whenever you're making the attack roll, hold down Alt to do so with advantage.
Gotcha.
And I'll describe it afterwards.
Right. I think I've got all the buttons clicked.
There you go.
Attack. Yep.
There you go. And that's a natural 20. That's a crit right there. Oh man. That being said,
half of that.
oh man.
I think it's a smash in half. There's gonna be guts everywhere.
All right, here I got you for the damage and all that. Great club is, oh boy, how much damage is that? For some reason didn't roll it, but I can figure it out for you. That is 2d8 plus your strength. Oh man, this is gonna be rough. It's gonna be rough for him, and then also because of the rage damage.
Bad day.
Yeah, and then you also have the rage damage because you're angry. Yeah, that's 13 points of damage. Hey yo, how do you want to kill this guy?
Oh, he's getting right in half.
I thought he already described that.
Oh man.
But I've already described this.
My bad.
Guts everywhere.
As that happens, you see as immediately he drops down to the ground and he is eviscerated. He is dead. Good stuff, Addy Dark. That is your action to swing. You have a bonus action if you want to do anything else, and you have your movement action if you want to move.
I think Gore is amped by what you just did, by the way. Furry one, you get it. The big one next. But that would just be covered in blood. Gore would be like, truly, yeah, we're in there.
Truly excited about that call to war. If I could get this menu to drop here, I'd move. I'm having some tokens. Difficulties here. All right, here we go. Trying to move closer. Stop popping up. Here we go. I mean, I feel like I'm just gonna this dude's face,
Go for it. If you want to, you can move on up.
I'm real pumped up after Gore hyping me up. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yeah, let's do this.
All right, you begin to dash forward with that of the sort of great club in hand, and as you do, you see as the individual, he seems to be or have this little bit of electricity sort of coursing amongst him, and he has this giant great axe as he's just holding it, but he doesn't seem to be able to move as he faces or directly towards you and snarls. That said, Addy Dark, you have a martial check. That's the final thing that you can do if you want to use it. Would you like to, or you want to? Or would you want to use your martial check before you end your turn?
Yeah, I'll martial check as well.
All right. Make a wisdom check for me.
Yeah, let's do this.
All right.
Wisdom. There you are, wisdom. There you are. Ability check.
Ew, another natural one? Nah, it's not gonna cut it. That being said, you're too enraged right now to sort of focus on figuring out the abilities and what he's capable of. This moment in time, Addy Dark, I believe that's all you have, so that is your turn. Corrupted Orog's turn. Alrighty, this individual, what's this guy looking like? Alright, he's fine. Okay, he is going to, oh boy. Ain't got much. He ain't got much. Hmm. Yeah, well, it can't move because of Gore. So yeah, he's just gonna buff the fuck out of this guy then. Oh man, alright. You will see as he immediately begins to sort of shout out at this point, and as he does in this strange sort of language that you don't understand, you immediately see Zor, you're the definitely the person to see this first. You see as the orc in front of you, their eyes begin to sort of shine out again with this sort of astral light. As it happens, he's going to use, he's gonna raise his AC again. Oh boy. Yeah, this man's about to become a super soldier in a minute. Alright. He's gonna buff him again with that. He is going to give him advantage, and he's going to do the last one and this. And he's going to use Douse Their Hope on this one guy, because he's the only one left. That being said, you see he immediately begins to take his great axe and swings with all his might. Attack roll with advantage towards you, Azora. Oop, did it again. Boom and boom. Oh, I did disadvantage, but it doesn't even matter. That said, that is 7 points of damage towards you as he swings forth with all he's got. And it does embed itself. However, he yanks it back, and that is all he's got for now. Cora, you receive initiative. What would you like to do? Oh, actually, hold on. Actually, before you do that, I think he needs to make another saving throw for Gore's binding. At the end of each of its turns. Yeah, he needs to make another strength save. He is going to try and do so. With a 18, he will succeed, and he will back up even further. That being said, Adidark, you can take an attack of opportunity if you would like to, as he's backing up and away from you.
Just cause? Just for funsies?
Yep. He is basically, he has his back turned to you, and you see an opportunity to strike him. You can choose to strike him if you wish. Take the advantage.
Oh, alright. Well.
Alrighty.
You know, blood and guts game today. Let's do it.
Let's do it. And you also have advantage on this because you reckless attacked from earlier. So same sort of thing.
I had to refresh. So can you do that roll for me?
Yeah, I got you.
It's still loading. It's still loading right now.
Actually, no need. Doesn't matter. So, Adidark, as you begin to swing towards this, because you guys haven't identified this yet, you see as Adidark begins to swing with all the strength they possibly have, and it embeds itself into the individual's armor. And you see as he just turns back towards Adidark, smiles, and just pushes him back, taking no damage at all, and continues forward, going to where he's going. All right. That said, that's about as far as you can get. Cora, you now receive initiative. What would you like to do?
So Cora's gonna run behind Agnew and do a martial check on this one.
All right, go for it. Keep in mind, I think everything for the small orcs has been identified. So unless you want to get like other specific stuff about them, then you can do that as well.
Yeah, she'll just do that thing.
Okay. All right, make a wisdom check for me. And while you're doing that, Adidark, you've received another inspiration point from chat.
Oh, wonderful. Thank you. Many blessings to the
21.
21. That's good to go. All right, what do you want to learn about this corrupted one over here?
So you said we could do the status?
Yeah, do you want to like learn its hit points, its armor class? What do you want to learn about it? It can be anything pretty much. Oh, to an extent.
We'll do hit points.
Hit points, the corrupted one has 15 out of 15 hit points. It has not been injured.
Okay.
Alrighty, that information is known.
This man about to get this work.
Got the rest of it for you. What you got for us?
So she's gonna do Toll of the Dead, I think.
Say that again.
Hopefully this doesn't. She's gonna do Toll of the Dead. Hopefully this does not kill him.
All right, let's see. You're probably gonna
Actually,
need
you
to
know-
move your token a little bit more. Your character wouldn't be able to see him. There's a wall in the way.
Oh, never mind it. She will take the dodge action.
Alrighty. Yeah, there's a giant wall like right here. That's the main thing.
Makes sense. Makes
Yeah.
sense.
All right, so you're dodging at this moment in time. All right, Core, that is your turn. Unless I don't think there's anything else for you, right?
Nope, that's it.
All right, Azora, what are you doing as the orc sort of stands in front of you?
So she is going to second wind.
Alrighty.
And so she'll second wind real quick here. Heal back up.
As it does, you see as the wounds begin to slowly heal and frost over.
Damn. I should have. I forgot I was gonna describe that a little different, but too late now.
You gotta write it out beforehand.
Seeing this guy's getting juiced up and hearing, Agni say like, we gotta, it's probably best we leave him alive. She'll take the dodge action and then she'll move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. She's gonna head towards where last she saw the big guy headed.
All right, real quick, he will take an attack of opportunity. He'll do it with disadvantage though. I guess just gonna throw the axe. That will miss. That said, you're able to dodge out of the way easy enough. All right, anything else for us, Azora?
Now that she sees the big guy, she's going to martial check.
You got it. Wisdom check for me.
Yep.
Nat 20. Oh boy. Alrighty, so this
yes,
individual.
So I have proficiency in that now, right?
Not a wisdom ability check, sadly. Oh man,
Dope.
that'd be dope. You already, and besides, you already have proficiency in the martial checks, anyways.
Word.
Alrighty.
Okay.
So
with that nat
if you
20,
need
I
me to
get-
list out any of the abilities, I can do so.
Nah, I see them right here. With that nat 20, I get like 3 of them. So let's see. Nah. Oh,
Yeah, just take your pick. It's a shopping cart.
let's see.
You
What,
also have the option of what he is. I believe.
what do you mean? What he is?
No.
In
That
here.
was one of the choices you gave me, right, Key? Is that still on the table?
Like, what do you mean by what he is? Like, what is this?
I
Like,
thought one of the options you gave me was you could identify what he is.
oh no. I don't remember saying that. I might have said that by accident, but if you want to identify like his species type or anything like that, that's I guess an option as well. With a natural 20, you also have the ability to unlock tactics, or excuse me, not tactics, but advice from the DM. But that's only with natural 20s on X or martial checks.
Okay, so let's get that first.
Well, that's the one thing that you get. You don't get the other stuff as well.
Oh, so all right, so y'all, what do y'all want? Y'all want to find out what second phase is, or advice from DM?
Wait, what do you mean what second?
Get the advice from DM. Get the advice from DM. Get the advice from the
All right,
DM.
you know what? A wise man once said, "Gotta ask the questions."
Gotta ask the
So-
questions.
Gotta ask the
Alright.
questions, bro.
Yeah, let's go with that.
All right, advice from the DM. All right, it's this. You're never going to be, well, from what you guys can tell, this individual is fleeing away from you, so there has to be a reasoning for it. From what you can probably tell is he's trying to get away from you to avoid any sort of status effects or anything like that. So while you're doing that, he can still buff the hell out of this little guy over here. That said, and I think someone mentioned it earlier, they are kind of correct. Unless you just want to take free damage the entire time, you might as well just kill the smaller one at this point. But
So
at the
essentially
same
it's kinda like
time,
what
and the last thing that I can say, because after that I've exceeded it, you may also want to see if you can get all of your allies around the fight first, or figure out a way to lure them in. Other than that, that's all I can say.
So hearing that, essentially, kind of what I'll say, he's probably not going to do anything until we kill this guy. And clearly, like Addy went to swing at him, did nothing. So it's like we're just gonna play ring around the rosy, or are we gonna cowabunga?
Cowabunga it is, huh?
I guess you're actually asking that.
I mean, yeah. I'm like, what do y'all want to do? Y'all want to keep trying to just fight him and ignore the little guy, or what?
The one thing, as he did mention, is we do need to all get in here. So like, even if Addy was to fight him, it might be a round or two before some of us in the back can even catch up.
Well, I mean, just the only person out there is Zaman.
Oh, yeah. If we all just go ahead, boy, now the one by himself, I guess we just is straight gang bros.
Well,
Like,
let's continue.
game.
Let's talk about this on the tactics round. Let's just
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
that's the end of Azura's turn.
All
Yeah, that's
right.
everything she could do.
That said, all right. That is your turn, War Chief Agni. What you got for us?
damn, I meant to refresh report. He is going to. Why can't I move?
Can you not move? I'll do that. How about now?
Okay, yeah, I can move. That was weird.
Yeah.
I don't see that guy, so come up here. Sounds like we're going to, if anything, at least bring this guy luck. So to come over here next to Azura. As he comes.
Azura is not there.
Oh, yeah, I'm delayed.
I got you. I'm delete
I'm
Azura.
there. Yeah, I'm near Addy Dark. Yeah, I'm chasing down the big guy.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I can see everything now.
You can retcon that if you didn't want to do that. That's kind of on me.
Wait. So we are going to kill this guy, so might as well attack him. Damn, there's no way to do this and help. Yeah. Okay. I guess Agni is going to just come up to this and try to weaken him as best as possible. He is going to. Let's cast. He's going to cast Searing Smite and attack him.
All right. As this happens, you watch as, or your sight begins to glow with it, or this sort of searing energy. That said, make an attack roll towards the orc. Oh, I think I know why. It was acting up. There we go. 22 to hit.
Nice.
Oh no, 14 points of damage. You might even not even
Nice.
need the Searing Smite. Yeah, with the Searing Smite, it doesn't matter what you roll. How do you want to do this? But unless you want to roll it just to feel good about yourself.
Yeah, it's always good to roll these math rocks.
I got you.
Yeah.
5 points of damage. Yeah, how do you want to kill this guy?
So Agni walks up as he never dragging the scythe as he's like, it's just carving against the ground floor. And as he comes up, he doesn't say anything to this orc. It's just a slow process of him just picking up this scythe, and it lights on flame, like the tip all the way down to actually where his hand is, and it just goes through him like some hot butter. And as he falls, he just looks disappointed at this orc, that this was not as much of a challenge as he thought.
That being said, as that happens, oh boy. Is that your turn, Agni?
No, since he's dead.
Mm-hmm.
I don't, Tito, do you think you can even get to him? You can't bone it. Yeah, there's no use in helping you.
No, what are you talking about? No, I can get 45 feet. I'm there.
Oh, well then.
You don't gotta worry about that. Gore's gonna cover the distance.
I can't see the orc, so it would make sense for me to like help you. I mean, no, yeah, it would. No, it wouldn't.
I mean, you can add a little flame on your boys.
Fine. You want? No, I can't. We want to cut this guy off. I'm sorry. I just need to know how much I'm there. 20. This could be bad, but he's going to go here. That's my turn. Yeah.
All right. As that happens, oh boy, here we go. You guys see at the top of the turn, or top of the round, before it happens, oh man. Oh, it actually, no, it has to start on the thing, and tactics happen before the round. All right, so you guys have 90 seconds to discuss tactics and strategize. Timer starts now, and then we get into the fun. Oh boy.
Well, Gore's gonna run up there. He's probably gonna take an L, but he's gonna run up there though.
I was gonna say, why not knock him out instead of kill him? But you know, it's too late now.
Not non-lethal.
You can do that.
I know what non-lethal means.
But I guess, well, there goes all that strategy out the window. I guess we're just rushing the boss at this point. So, Zaman.
We are from the Church of Cowabunga.
I didn't expect to one-shot him. To be fair.
Zaman, hurry up and get in the room, because I don't know why we all have to be in here for some odd reason.
Easy, chat.
Only God knows.
They think it's that easy. They ain't got no fucking clue.
We probably have an impossible split up a little bit. We all don't want to be next
no.
No, he said we kind of want to come. I thought he said we want to come in as a group.
Yeah,
we want us around him.
Honestly,
we don't want to get clear.
I would say Agni going that way is. At this point, it need to be straight bang, bro.
See, I took Demon's advice completely different. I thought he said we want to come as a group, like group in.
Yeah, we want to get the two warp.
10 seconds.
Yeah, I think we just surround him from each side.
Everybody in.
I mean, I guess we're about to see in 6 seconds.
Bang, bro.
I'm about to just hit him with a great club, bro.
Although you be screaming bang, bro. Although you be doing that, man.
Is time.
There are worse things that have been yelled. There are worse things that have been yelled out.
Here's what happens. Oh, here's what happens. Oh boy. As you, Agni, begins to kill the final enemy off to the side, you see as immediately the Orog begins to sort of yell out in anger and fury, and you watch as the area beneath him begins to slowly course with an astral light below at his feet. With each step he takes, you watch as it begins to crystallize in front of you, and so does his axe. At this point, you see as he immediately begins to, or immediately throws off that of this sort of, or throws off that of the restraints. And now he enters, oh boy. He enters a lone executioner phase. Oh goodness. That being said, adjusting health, adjusting AC.
Oh dear.
Oh boy.
No. Oh no.
And he is in this state that was not handled yet, so he gets that bonus and buff. It's time to clown. Oh boy, and last but not least, oh man, and this. Oh god. All right. That being said, that is the top of the round. We'll have to see what happens afterwards. Alrighty, Gore, you receive initiative, and as you begin to hear the sort of roaring scream outwards, what do you do?
Gore would only look at him like it's just another orc, so it's about to get that business time. So he's gonna run up on him and he's gonna go with the same philosophy of damn orc, and he's gonna go ahead and strike him. It's gonna go bad. He's gonna go ahead and do it anyway.
All right, let's see what you got.
Oh,
I need to also for
Jesus
this.
Christ, Gore.
I don't want to.
Jesus Christ, Gore. Gotta play to your character, right?
That being said,
that's how you get 20s.
as you try to strike directly towards the orc, you see as it just tinks directly off of his armor, and he just smiles towards you.
And Gore's gonna take 15 feet and back.
Alrighty. No attack of opportunity because he can't do that. You are very lucky for that one.
And that is. Yeah, I'm going to acknowledge. And we're gonna go ahead, and he's gonna yell, "Damn orcs! This one thinks it's stronger than us."
Oh, and also let me change the music. Oh boy.
And martial check.
There you go. Now you're thinking. I was worried about it for a second.
Martial check. I was. What is it? It's intel. You said wisdom.
For you, yes, it is
Is it
intelligence.
wisdom for Gore or
It's intelligence for Gore.
intelligence? All right.
I do the martial checks.
20. Ooh, plus more. Yep, that's gonna be enough. All right. Would you like to identify an ability from lone executioner phase?
Yes, absolutely, positively, without a doubt.
All right. Lone executioner has 4 abilities. I will describe all of them. Well, not describe all of them, but list them out. So, Berserker State. Wave the Weak. Fear My Might. And the final ability, Demolish.
Jesus Christ. It's demolish or wave the weak. Wave the weak or demolish, y'all.
Definitely demolish, bro.
Bro, you don't want to get
Demolish
demolished.
it is, then. Yeah, let's see what demolish is.
All right.
Demolish.
The corrupted Orog uses a bonus action to grapple someone. Upon grappling someone in this way, he instead tosses an enemy up to 10 feet away. If an enemy collides with a wall, they take 5 points of damage and can possibly go through it instead.
That's hilarious, though. That is great. That is hilarious. Whoever it happens to is gonna be funny. I don't know what it's perfect. I approve. I end my turn because that is a.
I just love Sean's reaction to that. Oh my god.
I was like, cool, bonus action, grapple, toss, and then wall. That caught me up.
Oh man. That said, alright.
In other words, you better learn how to stick and move.
Someone's gonna get yeeted out of here.
Alright, Zaman, you receive initiative. What would you like to do?
Alright.
Don't get Spartan kicked.
Definitely getting Spartan kicked. Zaman's gonna come in. 5, 10, 15, 20, 30. I'm guessing I can't see him from here, right?
Nah.
He'll do his martial check.
Alright. Martial check. That's a wisdom check for you.
Yep.
16. DC got increased. You didn't were able to identify that. Do you have any proficiency? You do not. That is insufficient, sadly, for his lone executioner phase.
Move 30 feet. Well, I mean, I guess I'll dash and I'll go near Agni.
All right. As you begin to dash forth, you immediately look over towards Agni and begin to join him in combat. That said, you can barely see the little bits of astral light sort of coursing amongst or around the corner. And that said, Zaman, is that your turn?
Yes.
All right. Addy Dark, you receive initiative. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna. I mean, you know, first you don't succeed, just try again. I'm just gonna try and hit him again. Yeah, so I'm gonna.
I will also give you this because I failed to mention this. That is my mistake. The orc or the Orog also has aggressive. I didn't mention that because I guess I forgot it the way I listed it. So you do know he has aggressive, and you also do know what it means because you've already identified it from the orcs as well. Sorry about that.
Kope.
All right, go for it, Addy Dark. What you trying to do?
Let's reckless attack for sure.
All right, make an attack towards him with advantage.
And
Oh, come on.
a target, and double click, and quick click, and then alt, right?
Yep. Oh. Ooh. Double threes and a 9. You see as immediately you swing forth with your great club, he almost drops it with the great axe and just holds it with one hand and catches it with the other and just sort of sends it back towards you unaffected. That said, that is your action. You have a bonus action, a little bit of movement, and a martial check.
I will martial check.
All right, wisdom check for me. 7. That is not going to be able to cut it, not even with expertise. Is that your turn, Addy Dark?
Yeah, I'm not gonna move. I'm staying right for the best.
Oh boy. All right. That being said,
You can
Corrupted
talk.
Orog's turn. he will begin to, well, oh goodness. He is going to raise his great axe with both hands, and he is immediately going to swing towards Addy Dark with the first strike. And he is going to use an ability you haven't identified yet.
That's what I'm about to say. First strike.
You mean like first strike of the session today?
That said.
First strike of 5.
Okay. Oh, he doesn't even need to do it. Dope. Alright, he's going to attack Addy Dark. Attack roll coming towards you with advantage because of the reckless attack. That is a 22 to hit, and you take 10 points of damage. However, that's reduced to 5 because of the rage. Alright. Let me help you out there. And he is going to yeah. Before he even does this, he's gonna do the he's gonna do this instead. He's going to use his bonus action to grapple you. Alright, that being said, as he immediately he swings forth and strikes you with the great axe, and he begins to sort of hold it with one hand and immediately sort of reach out towards your throat to try to grab you. That said, I need you to make an athletics check for me, Addy Dark, to resist. You have advantage because you are raging.
Okay. Let's see if all those burpees paid off.
Best of luck, Addy. Best of luck.
That is an 11. He will make his athletics check. Oop. Hold up. Got rid of his bonuses.
Does he make an advantage? Does he get another roll?
Oh yeah. Roll one more time. Roll one more time.
See,
For some reason, I thought you did roll with advantage.
Oh, I didn't
That-
even know I had to do advantage.
Yep.
My bad.
Really hope you don't get stiff armed again, man.
16. All right. Not bad. Not bad. We'll see if it's good enough
Jesus
though.
Christ, we've been there, done that.
That is a 16 as well. All right, Addy Dark, you see as he begins to try to reach out. That's a tie. I need you to roll one more time. Oh
Can I
boy.
just use the inspiration point?
If you want to.
Inspiration point?
Yeah.
So I don't get grappled?
Sure thing.
Grappled? But-
All right, because you don't want to get grapple, you got it. So he reduces by
that is an appropriate
reduces to
situation.
15 or whatever as you do. As you see, he immediately tries to reach out and grab towards you. You're able to almost immediately smack his hand away and stand your ground. That said, oh boy, he is fucking pissed at you. However, he doesn't care. He's going to walk around and he's going to place himself in between the likes of Addy Dark and Gore. Looking towards you, he is going to then, oh boy, D4 or D6. All right, he's gonna go and swing at Gore with his second attack. Oh boy, he will.
Whoa.
He won't do it. He won't enter that. Oh, he already used that anyways. Never mind. Okay, so attack roll coming towards you, Gore. That is an 18 to hit, 24. And 15 points of damage to Gore. With one single strike, you see his Gore is nearly eviscerated as the wounds amongst his form begin to slowly course with an astral light. That is the corrupted Orog's turn. I believe that's all he can do. Korra.
That's a lot of damage.
That is a lot of damage.
Damn orc. Gore is upset.
All right.
Give me
This
like
is why I don't want to get
10
grappled, bro.
seconds.
You wanna...
I had to restart it.
I got you.
I'm
If you-
upset.
If you want, we can come back to you or whatever. Or that's up to you though.
You can move me next to Agni.
All right. So here, we'll have you go after Azor, which is before Agni. So Azor, what are you gonna do for your turn?
Yo, he's hitting for 15 out here. Sheesh. Sheesh. What she's gonna
She's
do
wild, boy.
is, let's see.
That was almost max
5,
hit, though.
10, 15, 20, 20. Nah, that's not gonna work. Okay. Damn.
I'm in.
What'd you say?
I'm in.
All right. And we'll still handle Zora's turn in the meantime.
Sheesh. Damn.
What you doing? What you doing, Azora?
Yeah, she's gonna. I guess we swinging.
I guess we swinging. That said, make an attack roll for me.
Or are you gonna cowabunga?
Bro, there's only one way to live. Live for your
it is.
young out here.
21 to hit and 19 points of damage.
Bro, why say uninjured, bro? Come on.
That said, as you strike towards the orc, you're able to actually deal a hefty amount of damage. The first person to actually land a strike onto him. As he does, you look towards to see if his form and demeanor has changed. The damage has been done. However, he just looks directly towards you and says, and just laughs directly at your face. That said, Azora, is that your turn? You got anything else?
Yeah, martial check.
All right, martial check, wisdom check for me.
Okay. Never mind. Yeah, I guess that'll be what will she do? So this purple stuff, it's just the floor under him, right?
It's just the floor under him.
Okay. Yeah, so I guess she'll just. Yeah, that's it. End of her turn.
All right. That said, Cora, you now receive initiative. What do you want to do for your turn?
Okay, so if I stand here, what can I see?
Whatever you're, yeah, you can see the individual off to the side.
Okay. 10, 15, 20, 25. So I'll do a martial check.
All right, martial check, wisdom for me.
Alright. Wisdom, ability check.
All right, 16 plus proficiency. That'll beat the DC of 18. Alrighty, Cora, what ability would you like to identify? Yeah, you only has
we're gonna do. Let's try seek and destroy.
Seek and destroy. That's for the commander phase. All those abilities are null and void.
Okay. So then we're gonna do Berserker.
All right, Berserker. That said, as a bonus action, the corrupted Orog has advantage on all strikes made on his turn. However, all attacks have advantage towards him, similar to Adidark's reckless attack. All right.
Oh, duly noted.
However, it only lasts until the end of his turn, and he has to use a bonus action to do it.
So if he wants you dead, you're gonna die.
All right.
Is that what he used on Gore? Is that a question?
You're not entirely sure. But you're not entirely sure. You'll have to see if he does it another time towards you, my friend.
Copy.
I'm gonna do guiding bolt.
Yeah, all right. Make an attack roll towards them as you go into the legs of this cave, heading off towards the right. You hold your hand up and you watch as it begins to course with this light and fires off as it materializes towards the Orog. Being a 12, you see as you try to fire it off, however, it begins to slowly dissipate and sift off to the side, missing. All right, Cora, that is your action. That is that your turn, or is there anything else for you?
That would be my turn, sir.
Alrighty. Zora's turn's already up. Agni, what you got for us?
He's gonna. For this wall here, do I have to be like in the to move, or can I move straight up here?
Like, are you saying, can you move right here?
Yeah, like can I?
Yeah,
move up to
you're
there?
fine. You're fine.
Okay. And he will move 30 feet here.
Easy enough.
He is going to cast the spell, use flame, and attack him. But before he does that, so I don't forget, martial check.
There you go.
Important.
Make a wisdom check for me. And you have expertise. 14 will not be enough. Alrighty.
Okay. He will attack him with a produce flame.
Alrighty. Make an attack roll towards him as you begin to cast a produce flame towards him. Ooh, natural 1.
Got that out the way. Easy.
Got that out the
Get
way.
on the cantrip.
That being said, you see as you immediately sort of send the flame towards him and he just bats it out from or around him. That is your action, your martial, and your movement. Anything you got for a bonus action?
For a bonus action, you're gonna see the Agni shell light up as some of the flame sort of flickers from the spell onto his back, and he's just going to convert those 2 sorcery points into a spell slot.
Alright. That said, that is your turn as you begin to siphon a bit of sorcery points from the Weave of Magic. Alright, end of the round. You guys have 90 seconds to discuss tactics as you wish. If you have nothing else to discuss, you guys may continue.
Should probably start clashing. Try to figure out how to get advantage and start clashing so we can steal some of the abilities he has. Especially that Berserker one.
I mean, Adidar can give himself advantage, but like it's probably just gonna cancel each other out. That's probably not a good thing to do. So the only way to give advantage is
Well, I mean,
or someone like me helping or someone else helping.
I mean, can I think Gore can hold off. You know what he can do? He can hold off, and he can clash with Adidar. He can help Adidar clash.
Team clash with Adidar?
That's only on the first phase. He's in the second phase now.
Oh, no more clashing.
You can clash
Well-
him. I'll pause it. You can clash him, you just can't do team clashes anymore. The team clashes were only in the first phase when he had other people,
So,
like the rest of his team, you know?
When you say team clash, that means using the help action and that person.
No, team clashes are typically where both of you make attack rolls. You guys actually like do the whole clashing thing. But the enemy, there's one other person who clashes, and there's another person who clashes as well. But there isn't any. But all the ads are dead, so he can't do that anymore.
Okay.
All right,
So
timer is
Gore can
going
just
back
risk
again.
it all if y'all want, but I mean, yeah, Gore can risk it all, or I could just keep.
The issue is if you, well, no, you go before him again. So I mean, yeah, you can if you want to.
You want me to clash or
No,
just?
if you want to help,
regular?
if you want to help Adidar, then that's your decision.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna cast.
Wait, can
Fire
I
on-
help Eddie Dark on the clash, or can I not?
Yeah, you can. It would just be though Adidar attacking. It's not both of you. If I understood that correct.
Yep.
All right.
You'd
Yeah,
have to use the help action
that's
on your
cool.
turn.
Then I help him. Yeah, that's fine. So yeah, that's it. Gore is gonna help Addy Dark.
All right,
Mon's
that
gonna cast
is
Fire.
time. Oh boy. Alrighty.
All right.
As this is happening, Gore, you receive initiative. What are you doing for us?
Gore moves right here, and he goes up. Furry one, let's crush this big thing, and he's like sort of amping Eddie up, and he's gonna use the help action there, and that's gonna come at a cost. But your one is gonna go ahead and do that, and he's not gonna move outside that aura, and he's gonna end his turn. But he's gonna take the help for Addy.
Alrighty. Help action for
The
Addy
clash.
Dark. That's
To
it.
clash. And
Yeah,
he's
to
gonna
clash.
martial check before we go any further. All right.
Alright, martial check.
Martial check before we go any further.
Make an intelligence check.
He was about to move on, and I wasn't.
21, yeah, and plus your bonuses, yeah, that'll be enough. Alright, pick an ability from Lone Executioner phase, or if there's anything else you want to learn, pick an ability and let's identify it.
Can you run the Lone Executioner ones one more time?
Gotcha. So he has Berserker State, Wave
They're in
the
chat.
Weak. Huh?
Right.
Oh. Yeah, they're in the chat, but I'll read them out anyways. Berserker State, Wave the Weak,
Gotcha.
Fear My Might, and Demolish. You've already identified Demolish and Berserker State.
The weak one.
Wave the Weak. All right. Every time the Auroraverse takes damage, he stores 1 berserk point into Fear My Might.
You need to find out what Fear My Might is.
We know.
Gotta ask the question.
So we now know.
Gotta ask the question. Gotta ask.
We need to figure out what Fear
We
My
gotta know what Fear the Might is.
He's storing points in it for something.
So basically, very clear. Gore has given is giving help for Addy Dark to clash very specifically, right?
You're just giving him help. You're just giving him a help action for whatever he does next. He can just have advantage. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Whatever you do, live your life, bro. Live your life.
All right. That said, is that your turn, Gore?
Uh-huh.
All right. Zaman, you receive initiative. What would you like to do?
Copy. Zaman is going to roll up right here, and he's going to cast Fairy Fire.
Alrighty. You're casting it in a way where you don't hit your allies, correct?
Correct.
Alrighty. That being said, unleash or cast the spell. He needs to make a saving throw, I believe. You gotta place the measured template. Oh no, you're about to hit everybody with it. There you go. Alright, as you unleash the fairy fire, you send it forward towards him, and you watch as it begins to course even more with that of the astral light around him as it begins to be highlighted. However, let's see. With a natural 20, you will see as he just looks towards the fairy fire and begins to inhale, and now as all the astral light all the fairy fire light begins to become corrupted. No effect.
Oh, I thought this was a combo effect. He got something new from that.
Yeah, I know. I did. I thought it was about to be ugly. I was like, no.
That is all Zaman.
Well, I can roll a D100. No, I'm kidding. I'm messing with you.
No.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
That would end Zaman's turn. Oh, wait, I'm going to do my martial check.
Alright, martial check. Wisdom for me.
Yep.
You guys have been doing really good remembering your martial checks. Good job.
For some reason, I cannot click on... Oh, I think it's the fairy fire thing.
Yeah.
You probably have the template.
Yeah, you have the template selected. Look in the top left. You should have the person icon clicked.
The top left. Oh, okay.
There you go. All right.
That's better. All right. Wisdom.
There you go. With a 17, no expertise, that will just barely not make it. That said, all right. Is that your turn, Zaman?
That is my turn.
All right. Addy Dark, you receive initiative. What would you like to do, buddy?
What is this clash thing? How does one clash?
I see. You're interested in the route of courage. All right. Let me turn this down a little bit.
Straight anime, bro. Straight anime.
I'm not gonna lie, he's not wrong.
Anime action.
But all right. So I'll put this in perspective or whatever. If you've seen this in any media, you know how like that moment where it's just two forces or whatever, and they're just opposing one another. You know where like their blades begin to clash, and it's a test of all their strength and might. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
It's basically that thematically, right? Now mechanically, here's what it does. Essentially, you will face off against this individual in that sort of state, and you will roll the highest attack roll you have possible versus his highest attack roll that he has possible. Whoever rolls the highest wins the clash. You still with me so far?
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty. So, if you win, then he will be, or you will be able to pick one ability of your choice that you have identified already, and you can do what's called seal an ability. Sealing an ability means he can no longer use it for the rest of this entire fight. Does that make sense?
Yeah, gotcha.
All right. But you gotta win to do that. Now, if you fail, however, and he wins, he can do a multitude of things. He can either almost instantly knock you down unconscious. He can do things such as try to do the maimer sort of or trait from before and try to take an arm or a leg. It depends on how far or how much of the difference is between he wins. You see what I mean? So,
Gotcha. Well,
so
you
if
know,
he rolls like, if you let's
give
say
me-
it's close. Let's throw out a little scenario because I want to make sure you understand everything. So let's throw out a scenario where like you roll a 12, but he rolls a 13. Well, it's not that big of a difference, so you're probably just gonna take a little bit more damage than usual, and that's it. But let's say that you rolled like a 4 and he rolls like a 23. That's gonna be terrible for you. You might even lose an arm or a leg at that point, or something terrible, you know, something really, really bad. It's high risk but high reward. So, you're muted if you're talking. But for some reason I don't see the muted icon on Discord, so that's weird. Unless, hold on. No? So, someone say something?
Yup.
Alright. Yeah, that was weird. Yeah, you're just, we can't hear you though. Oh, man.
No, you doing that thing again. You doing that thing. We can't hear you. We see you talking.
I just
Anything.
disconnect and probably join back, see what happens. Oh, man. Alright, try again. Nah, don't hear you. That's weird. Oh boy. The clash done scared him off.
Turned his whole mic off.
Struck one.
Yeah.
Oh,
Supposed to
we
be
can hear you now.
broccoli. Instead,
Oh man. Alright, try speaking again. Nah, oh man, I don't know what happened.
There
Wait.
it was.
There it is.
There it is. Yeah,
We're
alright,
back,
alright.
folks.
We're back, we're back.
We're back.
Alright.
I laugh in the face of danger. Ah, ha, ha, ha. Let's martial check first. Let's always martial check first.
That's
That is my
always really
favorite thing to
smart.
do.
Alright, so make a wisdom
Do
check. Oh boy.
that. Ugh,
This is gonna be something.
so strange. Uno momento. What's going on there, bud? Alright, there we go.
Ooh, you might have disconnected from Foundry. You need me to roll it for you in the meantime?
Yeah. Oh yeah, it just disconnected. That was
Yeah,
strange.
you're gonna want to refresh.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. Can we get the wisdom check, please?
got you. 10 plus 4, it would not be enough, sadly.
I am the worst at martial checks in all existence of life.
not the worst.
It's not necessarily the worst, it's just the DC is very, very high for this guy.
Okay, still loading. What I'm gonna do is, due to fear of clash, I'm gonna transform into form of bear.
Oh man.
As well right now. Or does the martial count as my bonus action? Is that
The martial clash counts as your full action.
Okay, so not the bonus. Oh, okay, so I can still change into form of bear.
Yeah, you can still do that. That being said,
Okay.
as you do so, you begin to roar out and begin to manifest into the werebear state. As it begins to happen, you watch as your form begins to almost grow in size and become even more muscular than before. You roar out into the face of the Orog, and that said, that is your bonus action as you shift. Good stuff. I'm gonna give you your temp HP. Oh boy. So that is plus 5 temp HP. Plus your level, plus your constitution, plus a D6. Oh my god. You get so much health from this.
You had me really scared about
Well,
this.
you said you were using that as bonus action, then you're clashing? Is that what you're doing?
That
Yeah,
is correct.
we're just trying to have them load in and everything.
Just let me know when Gore can chime in from his excitement.
You got it. Let
When
me
you
know when
attack,
you're...
Gore is gonna be mad and
Goodness. Alright, here, I'll do this in the meantime, because I know you have it. Alright. 8 HP. Where is your one thing? Because I know it's not showing it.
Talking about the subclass.
No, it's the sub race that you have. You have a sub race where you get some other things for shifting. I think it's you get a +1 to your AC and you get an extra D6 of temp HP or something.
Yeah, it's something of that sort.
We'll figure it out in a minute. Alright. Well, in the meantime, give us a second, everybody, so we can load everything. Is it showing any sort of changes in the load time?
I'm still refreshing Foundry right now. That initial, it had me like completely re-signed in and everything.
Okay. Alright, well that gives me time to look this up and make sure I got this right anyways. Oh yeah, you get an extra D6. Oh, you get an extra D6 on top of the 5. So yeah, I did it right. And then you get a +1 to your AC. Okay, dope. Flat. Custom, 15, boom. Wait, what? Alright, 15 AC, and you're good to go when you get here. Oh man, oh man.
Just finally, I can see it. I can so close to being here.
That being said, hey everybody in chat, while we're waiting for everything to get loaded and all that stuff, be sure to actually, hey, if you're enjoying yourself so far and you're new to the stream, be sure to hit the follow button. It does help us out.
Roll the D6.
Oh, I already wrote the D6 for you. I got you. But yeah, it does actually leave a lot of bits of support as we just recently hit 1,000 followers. You guys have been amazing so far. So thank you guys so much for joining. And hey, if you're enjoying yourself that much, be sure to join the Discord because we'd love to have you.
So then to roll the flash, what do I roll now?
Don't roll anything because you're gonna have this orb. So the cool thing about this is you get to describe exactly how you attack. I'll set you up. Don't worry, buddy. All right, I will walk you through this entire thing. But if you're ready to clash and you want to do this, you used your bonus action to, shift, and Gore is getting ready to help you, making sure you have advantage. That said, don't roll anything yet, but you can just be ready to do so. You can like target them and whatnot. Oh boy. That said, Sean, DM me that one music that you wanted for clashes. We're not going to use it for this one, but maybe in the future or whatnot.
Oh, I did. You should already have it.
DM it to me again, unless it's like the last thing you sent.
It is the last thing I sent.
Perfect. Alrighty. That being said, let's do this. Alright, Addy Dark. As you immediately begin to look towards the Orog into his face, you begin to grab that of your great club, and you immediately begin to charge directly towards him. You see as the Orog begins to welcome the challenge, and as he begins to speak, he looks towards you before raising his great axe, looking to cut you directly in half. He just begins to look over to you and says, "Now you die." That being said, you see as he's raising his great axe, describe how you will attack him.
So I'm always basically my baseball bat, I'm not gonna lie. But I'm gonna aim for his head here. I'm trying to take the head off, like straight at the dome.
Straight at the dome, going for a hit or going for a straight headshot. That being said, don't roll just yet.
Taking that one big step. Taking that one big step.
One big step and one big swing. Now before you roll, here's how we do martial clashes in the second phase. Essentially, this guy will roll first and you will have to roll second. He will do so with advantage because of martial adept. Let's see if your resolve is strong enough to resist him. Hold on, Tito.
Tito, please me.
Tito, you beat your mic. Beat your mic. There you go. You're good. That being said, attack roll coming towards you, Addy Dark, with advantage.
Okay, sorry. What am I rolling?
Don't roll just yet. I got you.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, that's not good. That is a 22 you have to beat, Addy Dark. That being said, you have advantage towards Gore. Gore, you said you want to describe how you were assisting him or something like that?
Gore would yell, "Yes, furry one! Crush him! I knew I liked you!"
That being said, alright, Addy Dark, make an attack roll with all you've got with advantage. It's time. Come on.
I can do the great club, right? Is that the
Yep, great club. That's what you're gonna want to use. Come on. advantage. Come on, buddy. Come on.
No. Oh, there it is. And don't forget advantage.
21. No. Oh.
I like
Hold on.
One doesn't give
Gore
me.
uses his inspiration.
Someone does not inspire me right now.
Gore uses his inspiration points.
So the story.
Any inspiration point that Gore has, he uses it right now.
Not being inspired right now? Oh my
Sword.
lord.
Or just one inspiration, Addy.
All right.
Wait,
you can
wait, do
only
you
one
have
person.
to?
Only
You
one
have
person
to.
can throw inspiration points at it. That's it. Who's throwing the
Addy,
inspiration
don't
points?
you have two inspiration points?
You do. You do have 2 inspiration points from chat.
Addy,
Do you want to use
Addy,
them?
you have 2 inspiration points.
I used
Use
one
them,
earlier.
Addy.
Used one earlier, didn't I?
No.
Yeah.
You haven't used any yet.
No,
Yeah,
I used one
he
earlier
used
to
for the grapple.
Oh yeah, that's right. He did. He did.
I'll use
Well, Gore.
I will
Alright.
use 2.
Oh,
Just let
Alright.
Gore use this too. You never
Yeah,
know when you're gonna need
Gore's
all
using
yours,
2.
bro.
Easy enough. So
wait,
that
wait,
being said,
Does Gore got 2? He'll use them.
yeah, you're good. You're good. All right. That being said, if Gore's using his 2 inspiration points, here's what happens. Addy Dark, as you begin to immediately raise that of your great club and get ready to take one single swing, you immediately send it forth with all your strength towards the individual. As it does, you see as he begins to immediately sort of almost be thrown off by this sort of ferocious presence as you begin to embody the form of a werebear. Immediately with one single strike, you crack directly across the orc's face as you immediately begin to dislodge his entire jaw, and you send him crashing amongst the rocks and down onto the one single knee. At this point, that is a clash, and that is a success, my friend. I need you to pick one of the corrupted Orog's abilities and choose to seal it. Berserker State, Wave the
Whatever
Weak,
he-
Fear My Might, and Demolish. Which one would you like to seal to prevent him from ever using it again?
Berserker shit, bro. Get rid
Yeah.
of that berserker. Get rid of that berserker.
What do
For
you
the
think?
one that. No, what's the one that's?
He's been
going
amping it up.
No. What's the one he's charging?
It's berserker state he's amping out. I'm
No,
pretty
okay.
sure it's berserker.
No, he keeps amping the fear,
Yeah.
Fear
I'll
My
say
Fear
Might.
My Might.
I'll
Yeah,
say
Fear My Might is the
kill
thing we
that
haven't
shit.
identified. I think just get rid of Fear My Might.
No,
definitely.
no, I thought the last
Okay.
one was berserker state he was stacking for. He was
Nah.
stacking for
Oh man,
berserker.
they
Fear My
got
Might.
their
Fear
information
My
mixed
Might.
up.
Fear
It's
My
in the
Might.
chat, bro. It's in the chat.
Majority rules here, folks.
Fear My Might.
Fear My Might.
Got 10 seconds to decide.
Fear My Might. Fear My Might.
All right, Fear My Might. If that's the case, oh boy, you get to learn what Fear My Might does, and you get to seal it.
We
That's
don't
a-
care what it does. Get it out of here. Get it out of here.
That's a good fucking ability to seal. That's all I'm gonna say. The Orog unleashes all his berserker points stored into psychic damage in an AoE of 15 feet around him. And with that, it is sealed, so he can't do it anymore. And with that, because Fear My Might is useless, Wave the Weak is also sealed because he can't use it anymore either. That said, with 2 abilities sealed, oh my god. He takes immediately 25 points of damage from Addy Dark's swing, as you see as he is knocked down onto the ground before he's able to just barely pick himself back up, standing to fight. Good stuff, Addy Dark. Oh boy. That said, Addy Dark, that is your entire turn. Oh boy. Corrupted Orog's turn. He will raise himself up after being humiliated in one single strike. And now he is angry as hell. He is going to use his bonus action to enter into this state. And he is going to, oh boy. He does have Ruthless on. I got an idea. Here's what he's gonna do. He is going to swing with advantage towards Azora for this moment in time. Just or almost a wild sort of swing as he begins to swing it all directions around him in a circle. All right. Actually, oh wait, he does have that. He'll do this for now. He'll do this for now. All right. Attack roll towards Azora with advantage. All right. That is all. There we go. That is a 22 to hit and 13 points of damage to her. He is then going to immediately send it for. Oh boy. This is rough. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Goodness gracious. Gore, which one? Even or odd?
Odd.
Alright, if he rolls odd, he's gonna hit you.
Odd number.
1, he's gonna hit you. Alright. He is going to do so with advantage.
Bad day, bad day, bad day.
That is a 24 to hit. And
Bad day,
that is
bad
a
day.
7. Instead of knocking you unconscious, he is going to choose to maim you. Alright, I need to roll a D100. Or actually, no, Gore, I need you to roll a
Jesus Christ, I knew
D100.
it was
Do
gonna
not
happen.
roll below a 50.
I knew it was gonna happen.
Boy,
I knew it was gonna be Gore. Jesus Christ, I knew it was gonna happen.
join the club,
I
bro.
told myself, I was like, damn, Gore is gonna end up like.
Thank God.
my
That's
man,
what we
bro.
like to
That's
see,
my
baby.
man. That's
That's
my
what we
man.
like to see. Oh, man. Alright. That said, you see as Gore, or as the individual begins to swing his great axe directly towards Gore, he almost aims directly towards his arm, trying to sever it. However, he's able to barely turn his way, or turn slightly, and have his chest take the brunt of the blow. Gore is knocked unconscious. That said, oop, I don't know why that happened. That said, that's his bonus action, that's his action, that's all he can do. He is going to... I know what he's gonna do. He is going to use as an object interaction, he's going to pick up Gore's tiny form, and he is going to walk this way with him, putting him over here. That being said, Azor, you do get an attack of opportunity. 9. You see as as you try to send the longsword directly towards him, you strike towards that of his back, and it just sort of grazes off his armor. No effect. You see as he has Gore in hand, he just begins to sort of carry him and just toss him over to the side before getting ready to raise his great axe and finish him off by a decapitation. That is his turn. Cora, you receive initiative. What would you like to do?
30 feet. Alright. Let's see. Can't too far now. Let's see. 5, 10, 15, 20. As a bonus action, I'm gonna do Compel Duel.
Alright, oh boy, compel duel towards him. As you begin to walk around the corner, he begins to immediately conjure out the spell. What do you say or do to compel him to duel and only target you?
She's gonna do like the Rock's hand gesture as in like just bring it.
Yeah, it's just... That's what I like to see. Alright, he needs to make a wisdom saving throw, I believe. Oh, man. I think so. What is it for compelled duel? Here. I got it. I'll target it for him. Alright, compelled duel. How'd you... Yeah, here we go. Alright, wisdom saving throw. Let's see if he's able to resist or if he follows suit. 13. That is barely able to succeed. Just barely making your DC. That said, you see as he looks towards Gore, and he has a target in sight. That said, Cora, is that your turn?
Does a inspiration point make him change it for him to turn that to a 12?
Yes, you can. Would you like to do that?
Actually, let me make sure I know what the DC is before I
Your
release
DC
that.
is 13, so it would do
Yeah,
that.
you just need one.
Okay. Yeah, so I'm gonna use my only inspiration point.
Alright.
Make that into a 12.
That being said, as he's getting ready to raise his great axe, he begins to look over towards you, and he begins to become enraged as he focuses, or almost is magically compelled to focus solely on you. His vision begins to go dark. He doesn't care about Addy Dark. He doesn't care about Gore. Only Cora, and seeking to rip your head off. That is your bonus action, I believe. Is that all of your turn?
Nah. So she's gonna attack. Oh no, she can't. That was
Yeah, you
a
can.
spell.
You have your action. You can cast a spell, or
Oh, okay.
I don't think you can move close enough to hit him with the weapon, though.
I can't. So target, and I'm gonna do Toll of the Dead.
All right. That said, make it or target him and make it or cast the spell for me. Ooh, so it's not going to be the D8, so it's going to be the D12, so you may be in luck. Nope, he is going to succeed with a wisdom saving throw of 18. You see as he looks over towards you and he hears the sort of bell sort of tone. However, that just encourages him even further to rip your head off. That said, anything else for us?
He's gonna move back 1.
All right.
And that's it.
That said, that is Korra's turn. Azora, you are up in initiative. Agni, you're on deck. Azora, what would you like to do as you see as he takes Gore and begins to sort of toss him off to the side?
Go ahead.
Can I just want to ask a quick question. He has disadvantage on all attacks. Does that include clashes?
Yes, that would, unless it's towards Korra.
Oh. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah. I think she will. I think she's going to just hold her action for when this guy runs over here.
What do you want your action to do?
So pretty much when he attacks, comes over here to attack. What's his face? Korra. After he does that, she'll attack him.
All right, easy enough. That said, that is your held action. Agni, you receive initiative. What would you like to do?
Mosey on by, and Agni's going to get in front of him. It's going to say, "You put the sprite down." And go ahead.
You see as he just returns the statement.
Make me.
You wouldn't be able to see this because of his mask, Agni Miles, and he's going.
All right, let's see what you got. Oh goodness.
Do I need to roll the attack first?
What are you trying to do? I think you cut out when you're saying what you're trying to
Oh,
do.
he's going to clash him. After saying
Oh,
that.
okay, there we go. All right, yeah, that got cut out and complete. I thought you were just gonna attack him normally. Oh boy. Hey, that said, Agni, I have it loaded up. Do you want the music?
Yeah, sure, why not?
You got it. Oh man. All right, Agni. Where is it? I literally just gotta hear this. All right, Agni. So, as you immediately begins to raise that of your scythe, you see as the orc begins to look towards you and begins to sort of look towards Korra. He has something else to deal with before he can get to his target in hand. He looks and grabs that of his great axe and gets ready to charge it with all of his might. You see as it begins to course with an astral light and freezes over like ice. That being said, Agni, what would you like to do in response?
Seeing the ice, obviously, he's going to ignite his weapon and fire. Some of the fire that's remained from the Searing Smite is going to completely engulf the scythe down to where Agni is holding it. He's going to just charge both.
Alright, that said, he's going to make the attack roll first. He has advantage on all martial clashes. However, he has disadvantage from Korra, so that said, it cancels out and it's a straight roll for him. Alright, attack roll coming towards you with the great axe. Ooh, it's a 23 to hit. A big order to take. Let's see if you're able to resist. Agni, make an attack roll with all you've got.
I have one question before I do so.
Alright, what you got for me?
This 20 I have from my birthday, can I use it here?
Oh
on
my
my
god.
D&D character sheet.
Oh my god. When is your birthday again, Sean?
It was back in July. If you say no, understood. All good.
Oh, if it was back in July, nah, it wouldn't be. You would have had to use it like on the month of July or during the session, sadly.
All good.
I thought it was like
Had
this
to-
week or something. Nah,
No,
sadly not.
had to ask the questions. All right.
Alright. Come on, come on. Oh, 12! Ah, goodness. That being said, he has it doubled. Are you doing anything to add to it or subtract to it?
Yeah, I'll use, I guess, what? I think you said 5 is the most I can use?
Yes.
Okay, so I'll use 5 to up mine to 17.
Alright, up to 17. Alright, that will prevent from a critical failure, and that will be enough. So you will see as he immediately brings that of his great axe, he clashes directly towards the scythe, and you see as the fire begins to burn amongst the ice slowly away. However, as it happens, you watch as the fire itself begins to crystallize in front of your very eyes, turning into ice. He reels back and immediately slashes directly towards your neck before you're brought down to the ground. You take 14 points of damage in one single strike. That said, and you are brought to near death. However, he's not able to do anything more because it wasn't that much of a failure due to 17 versus 23. Alright. That said, that is your action. You have a bonus action if you want to do anything else. Oh, goodness.
I thought I couldn't use a bonus action after.
You can. It's only, clashes are only an action.
Clashes.
Yeah.
Bonus action. He will. No, that's his turn.
Alright. That being said, that is Agni's turn. Alright, with that said, round 4 is over. You guys have 90 seconds to discuss tactics if you want. It's looking a little rough now.
Gore gonna roll this death saving throw and just see what happens. We don't have any healers right now, just out of...
Oh, we have a cleric and a druid. They both have heals. It's just.
And both of them looked at Gore on the ground like, yeah, bro, you right.
There's an issue here with your logic that I need to explain to you guys. Remember, this individual has the ruthless trait, which means that he can and he might well, if he wants to, he can try to attack Gore on the ground. Granted, he has disadvantage, but it also has advantage because he's right beside him, so it's a straight roll. So he can try to attack Gore on the ground and instantly kill him and cosmic death him, which means all of his characters are dead and he is erased from existence. So that is a thing you need to worry about at the moment.
No healers, bro?
There's nothing I could do.
No healers, everybody trying to be offensive? Nobody can help Gore? Nobody? After a long rest, we got no healers?
Bro, there's nothing I could do right now, bro. I'm trying to make him get disadvantage on all you guys.
But you could have just healed and ran. Can you heal?
Nah, I had to use my bonus action to do compelled roll.
But you could have healed, and it would have at least gone through the thing, and I would have at least attacked first.
30 seconds left to discuss tactics.
Gore. Heal Gore. Somebody heal Gore.
We're past that now, so we're gonna do this big dude.
Everybody attack and heal Gore.
Survive, Gore. Survive. You believe me.
What's the order? Turn order? I mean, Zaman goes before the corrupted one, so I'm sure he will heal you. I don't know why Chris didn't say anything.
Alright, that is time.
If he can see. I don't know if he'll be able to.
That said, it is time. We can only hope.
I was muted. I said a lot. Never mind.
Oh, I'll allow it. What were we trying to say?
It's all good.
All right.
It doesn't matter. I was gonna heal him anyway. He was just yelling a lot.
1 second, real quick. Hey, thank you, Raiders, and all that stuff. Thank you guys for joining on in. I appreciate you guys for joining and all that stuff. Sorry if like the Nightbot or whatever decides to just sort of time you guys out. It's for like the hate raids and all that sort of stuff. So sorry about that, but thank you guys again for the raid. I am gaming at the moment, so I will not be able to respond and sort of hang out and talk to you guys all in chat.
Say all types of stuff. He's
that
over there.
being said,
Got lots of hands moving going on.
hold on 1 second. But that being said, thank you guys again. I appreciate you guys. You guys are freaking awesome. Much love, much love. But I gotta be focused on the D&D, and as I'm a professional dungeon master, so I gotta focus on the players. But thank you guys again. A special shout out to you guys. All right, that said, back to the game. Grab some popcorn and enjoy the show.
The top of the round.
All right, sorry about that.
Nobody killed him.
You didn't get killed at the top of the round. You got killed on the corrupted one's turn, bro.
Okay, so time is up.
You got killed on the monster.
All right, real quick.
Corrupted one's turn. Calm down.
Real quick.
Right, it's right after Addy Dark, though.
Bro,
Real
I'm
quick,
before
real
Addy
quick.
Dark.
All right, Gore of the Meadows, as you receive initiative, it is now time for you to make a death saving throw for me. All right, so this is just a straight D20 roll. That is a 13. That is good. That said, Gore, as you're facing that of life and death at this moment in time, what flashback, what memory begins to enter Gore's mind as he slowly slips closer to a state of death?
What? Jesus Christ. I wasn't ready for that. Perhaps Gore would look back at, he doesn't take L's many times, so he would probably look at when he first felt weak, like turning back into a sprite. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm. As it happens, or as you begin to sort of reflect on this same memory, you see you remember watching as almost all of your clan was affected by the process. However, you remained, you lived. As this sort of rage began to build up amongst you, you looked out and you saw the sun sort of shining down upon you and all of your people, and that only enraged you more. You sought to fight through anything and anyone to get your revenge as you succeed your first death saving throw. However, I wish you only the best of luck as the corrupted Urog's turn nears. That said, Zaman, you receive initiative. What do you have for us?
Zaman is going to move right here. He is going to heal himself. No, I'm fucking around. He's gonna heal himself.
I was like, whoa! Oh, man.
Look at that, man. You're blessed.
All right, that being said, you walk over off to the side, you raise your hand up, and you see as Gore's Gore begins to slowly sprout back up, back into the land of the living. Good stuff. So, Mom, that is your bonus action. You got anything else?
Can I still do a martial check?
Yes, you can.
15 probably didn't do much.
15, no, it's not enough, sadly.
Alright, now that I've healed Gore, he's gonna attack this guy with a javelin.
Alrighty, javelin. You take the javelin and try to throw it towards him. However, you see as it just begins to fly towards him, and he immediately just cuts it directly in half. No effect. Anything else for you, Zaman?
That's all. He's gonna back up a little bit and end his turn.
Alright, that said, Addy Dark, you receive initiative and you look towards the likes of Gore as he slowly begins to rise from the likes of the dead. You look towards Agni as he's a bloodied mess, and you stand there looking towards the Orog. What would you like to do? You're muted on Discord, by the way.
A lot of chaos outside.
There you go.
Chaos outside.
I
Get
see.
together, get it.
I'm gonna do the wisdom.
Martial check. Yep.
Who's it check first?
There you go. Make a wisdom check and all of that. Alrighty, 9. That is insufficient. You got the rest of your turn though.
I guess just for mechanics wise, is there anything I can do to help folks when they're like on their deathbed? So like if they were to swing at them, like swing at me.
You can try and your best to taunt them, like you can intimidate them to like try to hit you instead. That's also kind of what Korra did with a certain spell. Now, granted, Gore isn't on his deathbed anymore. He got healed up by Zaman, so he's not making death saves. So you don't have to unless you want to. But yeah.
Well, I guess isn't Agni though?
Agni. Oh, you're in reference to Agni. Agni is not making death saves. He only has 1 HP at the moment, though. So he's pretty rough.
Okay. He's looking rough. Yeah. So I guess is there like so it's just like taunting is like the only mechanic available?
Yeah, not really. With your specifics like class and subclass, there's not much you can kind of do besides like trying to put yourself in between him and you, but there's not much space to kind of do so.
Right. What if I grapple him and I bear hug him? If I bear hug him.
Actually, there's one thing they can kind of do. Your best bet would probably be to shove him or knock him to, like, shove him 5 feet away or knock him down to the ground, and then trying to stand in between them. That'd probably be your best bet. So, do you want to do that?
All right. Yeah, let me give that a old college try. That's just an action.
Yes, that is an action, and you need to make an athletics check to sort of push him back.
All right, let's do it.
He will also make an athletics check to try and resist. Alright, let's see what you got, buddy. Addy Dark. Oh, man. 25 and a 24. Jesus. Oh, man. I don't...
What is up with our rolls today?
This guy's just rolling really hot right now. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Oh, my God.
Wait, you still have inspiration. I used mine. You still have inspiration.
Just listen. Oh, your inspiration.
Yeah, nothing happens, right? Yeah, we tied. Nothing happens though, right?
If you tie, yeah, nothing happens.
The tie is better to take it back. But at least it's better to take it back. Wait, do you run it back if there's a tie?
No.
So it just fizzles.
Yeah.
I could give you 2 if you'd like them.
Yeah, I mean, I was doing to try and save you.
Oh, okay. I'll give you the 2 then.
You got it. So that being said, as you try to push and you push the likes of the corrupted Orog out of the way, using all the strength that you possibly can muster. Oh, also, you would have had advantage. So here, just in case, roll another athletics check. You may roll higher. You may not even need the inspiration points because you're still raging at the moment.
Oh, okay.
Just in case.
Yeah. Say, how do you know that's over?
Say it again.
How do I know when that's over?
When your rage is over.
Yeah.
Honestly, you really won't have to worry about when your rage is over. It takes, essentially, your rage lasts for a minute, and a minute is basically 10 rounds in D&D. We're only on round 5, so you're good to go. You don't really have to worry about that sort of thing. The only other time a rage ends is when you don't attack somebody on your turn, or you don't get hit on your turn. Right? Making a grappling check or making an action to, like, shove them or stuff like that, that counts as attacking someone. Alright.
Okay.
Oh, man. Alright, so you push him about 5 feet back. That said, his only place he can go is about right here. And you can step in front of, or in between him and Agni if you would like.
Yeah, can you move my token? There's something.
Gotcha. Alright. That said, Addy Dark, is that your turn?
I dodged, ducked, moved, and yeah. I think that's all I can do.
Alright, Corrupted Orog's turn. He is going to look over towards you all, and he is going to look towards Korra, the person who has compelled a duel towards him. He is going to sprint off. Well, first off, he's going to immediately take a javelin, holstering that of the great axe, and chuck it towards the likes of Korra. One single attack towards you. And that is, he is going to do it recklessly as well, for advantage. Natural 1 and a natural 15. That is or 21 to hit and 7 points of damage as he chucks it forth and embeds itself into that of your sort of torso, and he immediately charges forth towards you. Go ahead, Daryl. Were you trying to say something?
Shoot to say out.
All right. That said, he will then charge forth directly towards you. Addy Dark. Oh, Accidentally moved you. Gore, Addy Dark, and Agni, you all get attacks of opportunity. Oh boy.
Is that just like a normal Great
Yep,
Club?
just
swing?
normal attack. If you want to make it reckless, you can also do that to give yourself advantage, Addy Dark.
I will make that reckless.
Alrighty. 19, that will hit, dealing 5 points of damage. Wait, why did he heal 20? Y'all saw that, right?
Yeah, I saw that.
DM out to get us.
Hold up. What happened?
Sounds like he got some
I
inspiration.
didn't do shit, bro. You pressed the buttons. I got you. Hold on. Alright. And then... Alright, we'll try that
I
again.
heard that's 5 for your mistakes.
Alright, and then 5. I don't know what that was all about. Alright. And Addy Dark, I will roll the damage and all that stuff because it didn't go through. Boom, 13 points of damage. Whew, sheesh. And Gore, do you want to make your attack of opportunity or no?
So he's no longer
There,
compelled,
do
right?
what he does in the woods.
Oh,
Like
yeah, we're
you
gonna-
know, damn well Gore gonna take that swing.
We'll see.
Oh, I gotta target him. Hold on, my fault. Target.
He is no longer compelled, but he had to take all those attacks of opportunity to get here in the first place. So, in the end, it kind of worked out. You got 3 free attacks out of it.
Yeah. That's why I'm next to
There's some weird going on. It's saying that I don't have the katana. It's weird.
That's weird. Honestly.
Gore gonna attack with that.
It might be labeled
got
as the
that,
longsword
plus,
+1.
And
That's
plus he
it.
gets the crimson right though. So
Yep.
hits him with that 13.
13 points of damage. That said, all the damage has been gone forth. Immediately, Gore, you swing forth with all your might, and you watch as or the back portion of him begins to sort of electrify. Addy Dark, you swing directly towards him, almost to the back of his leg, as he begins to stumble for a brief moment, almost staggering. Before Agni, you take your scythe and jam it directly into his arm, sort of hindering him for a brief moment. He yanks it back and free, and that is his movement. He is then going to use his attack action to hit Korra.
And Gore yells out, "Damn green orcs!" It's just.
All right. That said, attack roll towards Korra. He has to do it recklessly as he did before. All right. That is a 19 to hit and 13 points of damage. And with that, you see as Korra immediately you see as the individual begins to slice towards them, and as Korra begins to drop down onto the ground, unconscious and no longer moving. That said, that is not good, but that is all he can do for his turn. Korra, as this happens, I need you to make a death saving throw for me.
Wait, can I was holding my action here for
Oh,
quite some
yeah,
time.
that's right. Go for it.
All right.
I forgot, where's the death saving throws at?
It's just a d20.
Oh.
Natural 17 for a total of 23. That's not bad. And 15 points of damage. The corrupted Orog is now bloodied. Korra with a 16. That is also a success. But Korra, as this is happening and as you're unconscious, what memory begins to play in Korra's head as she begins to slowly seep further and further into the clutches of death itself?
What memories?
What memory or what flashback begins to appear into your mind?
I guess the feeling after she got transferred into a robot.
As this begins to happen, begin to sort of recall on all the feelings and all the memories that you kind of originally had. Those ties to that of the divine, the ties to even the realm of dreams. And you sort of look out, just trying to find where it possibly could be. However, you find nothing. And so you see, as slowly but surely, you see the imagery of a spectral sort of golden dragon before you. you see the likes of Iroas. Bits of strength, bits of victory and valor begin to course amongst your veins as you push through, sort of trying to evade the clutches of Erebos, the god of death, before you. With a 16, that is a success for your death saving throw. Good stuff. However, that is your turn. Azora, you now receive initiative. What would you like to do?
Man, I haven't. Streets is not looking the best right now. I'm gonna tell you right now, man.
Bro, it's looking great.
So
All
what I would do is oh man, I am going to move. Yeah, no, I'm gonna stay right here. And I will hold my turn until Agni gets close enough for to help me attack with his bonus action. But I'll use my martial thingy thing.
There you go. Make a wisdom check. 14 plus your thing. Nah, it won't be enough.
What am I at?
You're at 16 at the moment.
16.
DC is 18 as discovered by before.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Nah, forget it. Yeah, so that's what I'm gonna do.
Alrighty. That says you hold your action waiting for the right opportune moment. That said, Azor's turn is over. Agni, what would you like to do?
Just for the sake of like storytelling, Agni probably would, like kneeling. So he would probably like stand up, kind of come over, and he is going to. Doesn't feel like clashing after that, but he's going to get to swinging.
All right. As you
After
do, make your attack.
This martial check, because that's way more important.
Oh man. I said make a martial check for me. We're gonna get an emote for that. Nah, it's not enough.
Not enough.
Scythe attack.
Jeez.
Oh man. Oh man.
Not like that. Not like that.
Oh,
Not
this-
like that.
When he reckless attack, do we all have advantage?
Yeah, you actually do have advantage, my bad.
Do I have advantage on martial checks?
No. Also, hey, well, no, you already rolled with this advantage. Never mind.
Nope, still a miss.
That being said, nah, you swing forth with all your might, and you're able to make purchase. You're able to land into his form. However, the armor is just it's too heavy, and you're not able to pierce through it. All right.
Do we know if his AC is the same as the martial check AC?
You haven't identified what his AC is yet.
Copy.
All right.
He will then bonus action help us.
All right. As you see, as Agni begins to sort of command you forward, you have advantage, and you may make your attack roll. Ooh, 3 and a 19. We'll take the 25, and as you swing, dealing 14 points of damage, you see as he begins to writhe back, dropping back to a knee once more. He begins to just jump back up and just scream out enraged again. He's still alive, but he is hanging on by a thread at this point.
That's my turn.
Alrighty. That's up. Alright, 90 seconds. You guys can choose to take it, or you guys can skip past it. 90 seconds to discuss tactics. What you guys got? Cora is down at the moment.
Paps. He's upset. That's all it comes down to.
Swing a club, get a kill.
I mean, at this point, yo, we just gotta rush this man HP down. Everybody just get swinging at this point.
Should Gore martial clash him, or should he just
You probably shouldn't martial clash. You don't have advantage. You can also give Addy Dark advantage again, though.
I mean,
no?
we have
Wait, he's at
advantage,
disadvantage right now.
Oh, you do have
He's
advantage.
at disadvantage.
He's not at disadvantage.
All right, yeah, so Gore, we're gonna give him them pippity paps at advantage. So
He's not at disadvantage. Hope you know that.
he is at disadvantage,
not
right?
at
Until it comes
No,
back around to him.
he's not at disadvantage.
So just tell me, just regular hit or should I mark?
Yo, that's
all you-
up to you. But we're just saying, like, you have advantage on him, but he's not at disadvantage.
Yeah, he has advantage on you as well.
I assume Chris
For
you're
a
gonna
class.
get Daryl up.
Yeah,
I
I
assume
mean,
you're getting-
I have no choice. Nobody else
Okay.
can.
No one might have potions. I don't know.
Sensei, can I ask a question? If I martial and
Pause.
pippity pap, can I still back out afterwards?
Say that one more time.
With mobile, can I pippity pap him like at with the martial class can be out?
So are you asking, can you martial clash him and then mobile would dash out of his range, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can. Assuming you survive.
That's what Gore's.
Yeah.
All right, that's what Gore's gonna attempt to do. Gore's on some F them green orcs, cause they mad discriminatory.
Oh man! All right, resuming timer and all that stuff. Oop, you got disconnected.
I don't. Someone else has something else to say.
Yeah, I'm gonna have
That's all I had.
I'm gonna have Terry Bot join in the meantime.
Gore dies, I can't pick him up, just so you know.
Hey, such is life. Gore's the advantage, right? That's correct, right?
He's at advantage as well.
All right, that is time. That said, oh boy, here we go. Gore, would you like to martial clash him?
Yeah, he's gonna. First, can he?
Well, before you do anything, I need to explain something to you. Now, you at the moment only have 7 health. That said, he has an opportunity to, well, essentially, if you fail and you roll significantly low enough, and he rolls significantly high enough, he could instantly kill you and instantly have you suffer cosmic death. That being said, that is, and I will be honest with you, compared to bonuses, it is a very likely thing. That said, it's still a chance to be able to do it. The choice is yours.
But if I attack regular, I'm fine?
Well, martial clash is different than just you just hitting him.
Either way.
You hitting him versus martial clash are 2 completely different things.
Yeah, if you regularly hit him, you Gucci. The martial clash, you might be dead.
All right, so he's gonna attack at advantage, regular. That's what I'll do. Pippity pat regular.
All right, I always gotta warn people about it.
Martial clash, and I'll do that. Intelligence check first. Not enough.
17 plus, yes it is. Plus 2, that is a total of 19. Or actually, I have expertise with Gore, so 21. That said, I believe you have identified every single ability that.
Just give me his HP.
HP, he has 71 out of 175. You guys have not hit him much.
Okay, so Gore's gonna pippity pap and then be out. I guess. Yes. So you move those 15 feet. He's gonna attack at advantage.
Man, 22 for a total of 7 points of damage. You slice towards him. Also, make sure to roll the D4 for the Crimson Right as his body begins to electrify slowly. Extra 2 points of damage for a total of 9. You see, as he is definitely looking rough for wear, and you look to see as he is looking to take somebody down and out with him. He's looking to leave a mark on someone.
So I know it says 15, so got what, 35 left? Yeah, he's gonna move right here. He's gonna the smart thing. Yeah, he's gonna pippity pap and then slip back.
All
so
right.
that's life.
That's it.
So for record, you said he was at 70 what?
71. He was at 71. And then you hit him with damage.
Got you. So we all know now.
All right. So Gore, is that your turn?
Left.
Oh, also you need to move your token. You're swinging sword all the way over here. You gotta move up a little bit. Oh, wait, no, you used mobile to get back out. Never mind. All right. That said, all right. That is Gore's turn. Zaman, you receive initiative. What do you want to do?
All right, I'm going to heal Agni. Nah, I'm fucking
I'm like, whoa, wait a minute.
let me go ahead, get up, Cora.
All right. That said 5 HP to her, and you see as she's able to raise herself back up from the clutches of death. Good stuff, Zaman. That's your bonus action. You have an action, movement, and martial.
I'm going to do my martial. 8.
Oh, that's nearly 20.
Nope.
11, not enough.
This general question: does my Oracle's insight apply to martial checks?
No, it does not, sadly. Well, hold on. Oracle's insight. What does that do exactly? Make sure.
You can roll a D10 on any ability check.
Oh, okay. Yeah, if that's the case, yeah, I would.
All right, just know it for next time. All right. And then yeah, I'm just gonna attack with this javelin.
All right, send another javelin forth. As you do, natural 18 for a total of 7 points of damage. At this point, you see as there are wounds and cuts and tears onto him that are slowly building up.
I'm also gonna use my reaction to reduce his AC. He has to do a Constitution saving throw.
That is huge. Alrighty. How are you using that?
Wait, we got tricks like that?
Yes.
I gotta hit.
You gotta actually hit him though. That's the thing. He hasn't been able to hit him yet.
Yeah, I had a hit.
Constitution saving throw. Alrighty. He is going to roll, and he is going to fail.
Ooh,
Oh boy.
That's AC by my proficiency, I think.
Yep. For the end of your turn, so his AC is reduced to 16 now. Oh goodness! You watch as Zaman begins to throw the javelin, and as it's sort of embedded into the Orog, you watch as the armor itself begins to slowly rust and corrode over, and begins to sort of dissipate and dismantle itself slowly. That said, Zaman, that's your, I believe, your entire turn, correct?
Yep, and then he's gonna back up a little bit and say, "He's weakened a bit. Do the rest." And then end his turn.
All right, Addy Dark, you receive initiative. What do you got to do for us?
I'm gonna martial check. First things first.
You got it. Wisdom. Nope, not enough. Alrighty.
I'm then going to move forward. Right about here, I guess. I wish there was somewhere I can get in between, but I just can't. Y'all is all on top of him.
Bro, he came on top of us.
Bro, he does not want to play with me, bro. He does not want to play with me.
Or you looking real uninjured over there, bro.
He ain't touched this bad at all.
Bro,
well, no, he did. He said, "Hey, yo, I would rather not."
Bro.
He looked over and he's like, "Hey, man, I'd rather not."
I'll just hop over. I'll just hop over here. Give him then hit him with the great club, reckless attack style.
I don't think
Always.
you need to reckless, by the way. Did you have advantage already?
Yeah, you already have
advantage
advantage.
on him.
So yeah,
We already have advantage.
yeah, you already have advantage, so you don't need to necessarily
Yeah,
use
so
it.
don't reckless so you don't put yourself in a position.
Well, how do I know? Never mind.
No. Go ahead. Ask the
How do I
question.
know? I guess why do I have advantage on him?
So basically, he basically has a he has a
Oh.
reckless attack as well. So he's been using it this entire time, and that's why everybody has advantage against him at the moment. Makes sense? Yeah.
Gotcha. So yeah, I'm gonna just hit him, and then how do I get the buff on attack from? Oh no, I just attack. I think if I just attack, yeah, let's do this. Let's just attack.
Just attack. There you go. And then you just alt for advantage and all that stuff. All right, you swing forth with your great club. Also, I'll make sure. Are you using? How are you trying to roll? It's not. I'm rolling the damage as well for some reason. I don't know why that is.
I'm hitting that attack button under the great club drop down.
Oh, for that, instead of just hitting the attack button, you just hit the little dice icon instead. That's why it's not rolling the damage. Hit the damage button afterwards though, just so you can roll it yourself. I didn't even know you could do that.
Is it normal or critical hit? It's just normal, right?
Yeah, it's just normal. So 1d10 plus 4 plus another 2. So a total of 12 points of damage with one single swing. Immediately you crack, or using that of the great club, swing towards his face as it begins to crack even further. At this point, his jaw that you already dislodged from earlier in the clash has almost completely just shattered from it. His tusk is completely almost broken off, and he is a bloody mess. That said, that is your action. You got anything else for us?
No, and the dice roll, is that like hovering over the icon?
Yeah, and you'll see like a little dice icon. So yeah, there you go. And then it does all the little stuff automatically. I'm gonna undo all that, but yeah.
Yeah, sorry. Didn't mean to do it twice.
No, you're good, you're good.
Gotcha. Okay, alright, we good now.
Alrighty. That said, if that's Addy Dark's turn, next up is the Corrupted Orog. Oh boy. Whew. This is something. He sees 3 people that are badly injured, and he wants to make a message. Oh goodness.
He's like that to that line go flat.
Alright. I know which one's the best bet, but he doesn't know for it. So, oh boy, this is not good. This is not good at all. This could be very, very bad. Alright, Cora. Well, here, we'll do it this way. We'll roll a d6. So, Agni, if he rolls a 1 or a 2, he hits you. If he rolls a 4 or 3 or 4, he hits Azora. If he rolls a 5 or a 6, he hits Cora. You do not want him to see him roll a 5 or a 6. Alright. That said, I need someone to roll a 6 or a d6 for me.
Roll to steal your own fate.
Oh boy.
He doesn't want to hit me? No.
That is a 4. That is probably your best case scenario. Oh boy. That said, he will swing forth towards Azora. And the fact that he's not hitting Cora means that she doesn't instantly cosmic death here if she was to fail her death saving throw. Assuming that he was to hit.
Wait, she's up. She's up.
Yeah, I know.
Cora's up.
No.
What I mean is, she would have hit you, Cora. You would have failed, or you would have almost instantly went down, and then it would have been your turn next up after he would have hit you again. Which means you would have almost instantly died.
Don't ask questions, Cora.
Oh boy.
I thought it was gotta ask questions.
That said, he is going to...
That's that question. That's the question you don't ask.
He is going to... Yeah, he's gonna... Yeah, he wants to make a message. So he's going to swing first towards Azora. 1 attack roll. Alright. Dang, that will miss.
That just hurt.
That will miss. He is then going to try to attack one more time. Oh, goodness. 19 will hit. And dealing 9 points of damage, you will see as Azora begins to go unconscious. However, that's all he can do. He can't hit again, but he will use his bonus action to grab the next closest individual. Probably the one closest towards the wall. Oh boy, and that's between you two. Alright, odd Agni, even Cora. Cora, I need you to make an athletics check as you see as he begins to take down Azora and immediately reach out and grab towards your neck and lift you up. Oh boy.
This is good. Oh, this damn sure ain't good.
Oh man. That is a 7. That is unlucky.
My club bro just watching this.
Alright, that said, you will see as he begins to grab that of Cora's neck and immediately hoists her up and just chucks her directly into the wall off to the side. Oh goodness. He is gonna throw you towards, oh gosh. Yeah, he's just gonna throw you towards this one over here. And send you flying off into or over here. I'm going to need to roll a d6 as well on top of that. Only 1 point of damage, so could have been a lot worse. You also take another one from the falling damage, but it's reduced by half because it's vertical or horizontal. And 3, so 2, so 3 points of damage total. You see as Cora begins to get sent flying, she embeds herself, almost causing a little bit of a crater into the wall before dropping down onto her knees and prone. That said, that is the Orog's turn. Cora, you receive initiative. What you got for us?
Alright, so let me pick up Azura. Let's see. Actually, let me do a martial check.
Alright, that said, make a martial check.
Okay, get it wrong.
Nope.
There we go.
All right, 20 with your wisdom ability check. That said, that is enough to identify a little bit about the individual. What would you like to learn?
What y'all trying to hear?
I don't.
I don't know what else we can hear at this point.
Or at this point, it's yeah. If he goes again, we put it like that.
Yeah,
Let's go with.
Somebody need to flash this, man. Jeez.
Do y'all want to know what his health is at currently?
I mean, we could run it again, but we could do the math. We could. Yeah, he's probably somewhere in
Probably somewhere in the 50s.
40s.
Maybe. I mean, you
So
could add.
we'll do the health. What's his hit point?
All right, health. That said, he is at 43 hit points at the moment.
Write that down.
Oh,
All right. All right. So yeah, I'm definitely picking up Azora.
All right, so cast the spell that you're using to pick up Azora. As you pick yourself back up off the ground, reach out towards her and try to heal her.
I didn't mean to do that. Use my bonus action. Shit, I can't heal my bonus action?
You gotta target her and then cast Healing Word.
What's going on? There you go. Yeah. I see you targeted her and everything. There you go. Someone's Discord thing is going off. Alright, 4 HP to Azora. As you begin to do so, you watch as her wounds begin to slowly heal, and she is brought back to consciousness. That is your bonus action core. You have an action, and movement, and martial. Or not martial, you already used it, but yeah.
Yeah, he's my martial. We still got advantage on him, right?
You do not. Not at the moment.
Shit. All right, well, I'm just gonna go up in there though with the kaboo.
All right, you wield that of the Konobo and begin to get ready to swing it forth towards them. All right. Oh, come on.
Yeah, why aren't you sitting right next to me, bud? Sitting right
Check out. Untarget the zero. Okay, there. All right, let's get the kaboo going. It's boo boo time.
Gotcha.
Boo time.
Oh my god. That's it. Oh nah, it's not kaboo time.
Damn. That was
Unlucky.
boo time. That was quite shitty.
That said, you try to swing forth with all your might. However, the bits of, or trying to bring yourself back up after being slammed into the wall, it kind of weighs on you for a brief moment. You're not able to put enough strength into the strike. That said, is that your turn? All right, Azora, you receive initiative. What you got for us?
Yo, there's only one thing to do.
What you doing?
Cowabunga.
All right, 19, 12 points of damage, one single strike, and at this point, you see as his entire face is completely frozen over from the ice shards of the Frostbrand blade. Anything else for us?
And that is it.
All right, Agni, what you got for us?
So I was trying to minus that damage. Agni's going to reignite his scythe with fight and make an attack at him.
All right, so make an attack roll towards him with all you've got. 18 will hit and dealing 14 points of damage, also at the smite as well.
15. Take
1 point, and then does he have to make a saving throw or?
I think that's at the. Is it at the start or right now?
I think it's right
At the
now
start.
for.
Wait, no. Attack deals extra and causes the target at the start of its turn. Yeah.
Okay.
He'll take the 1d6 now, and then at the start, he'll take another one.
Gotcha. Okay. Makes sense. Makes sense. That being said, as you send the scythe forward towards him, you immediately see it begins to course with flames as it begins to slowly almost set him on fire for a brief moment in time. you see seared amongst him a strange sort of holy symbol. That said, Agni, make or roll a d20 for me.
Okay. Regular D20? Sure.
Mm-hmm.
A 3.
You look towards it, it does. You're not entirely sure why, but it seems familiar, but you're not entirely sure, able to sort of put your finger on it. Regardless, you look towards and then just look back towards the fight and focus more on that. And worry about it later. That said, do you guys need time to think tactics, or are you good to go?
It's just cowabunga at this point.
I think it's just 3 people swinging at him and hope y'all hit before again.
You want me to martial clash, right?
No.
No,
That's
no,
it.
just
We're trying to go to the Shadow Realm by all means.
Bro, I can't save you.
All right.
All right.
Better. Bet. Just regular.
Yeah,
Hit with that
right.
50 pat.
I mean, if you guys don't kill him, I can clash him though, right? I feel like that's a smart move to clash if those
no,
two.
just
No.
hands will make them dance.
Pippity
Bro.
pat time, bro. Hit him with the pippity pat.
Pippity paps, bro. Pippity paps.
Bro, you go reckless attack, everybody else just swings, bro. We just gotta
Pippity
we
pat.
just gotta
bro.
put these numbers up at this point.
Oh man.
Oh, man.
Y'all saying we gonna have to DPS check him before he checks us into the grave.
Here's a DPS
Yep.
ring.
Oh man.
All that's left.
That said, Gore, you receive initiative. What you got for us?
He's got pippity paps. That's all. Got pippity paps.
Fucking name. Alright, that's it. Alright. Go move your character and start swinging.
20 with the pippity paps and
Oh shoot. I would also mention your Crimson Right would have gone out when you went unconscious. I'm not gonna retcon all the damage. That's perfectly fine.
I thought it was only on short rest and long rest. I thought it was only short rest and long.
Crimson Right goes out when you drop your weapon, or if you go unconscious, because you can't really concentrate on it. Because you can't really hold onto a weapon if you can't even breathe, or you're bleeding out and all that sort of stuff.
I think Gore would have held his weapon in death or life, but that's just me. I mean.
Blah blah blah.
But you tell me.
You could use your bonus. I mean, you could just reactivate it. That's not a big deal. You can still keep the 2 damage. Just roll a d4, and then that's just how much damage you end up taking.
Okay. Gotta love that line.
So we counting the 2?
Yeah, we're counting the 2.
Yeah,
All right. That said, 1 point of damage to you. Seems to just or barely phase you as you strike forth and you send or electrify him once more, setting it up for your allies. You begin to dodge out of the way, getting a better defensive position. That said, all right, Gore, is that your turn, or you got anything else?
He moved out the.
All right.
Way. Stick and move. Stick and move.
Stick and move. Zaman, you receive initiative. What you got for us?
Nobody's down, which is great. So I'm just gonna attack him with my javelin, hope it hits.
That's it. 18 will hit, dealing 6 points of damage to him. Oh man! As it strikes directly into him, you see as he drops down to both knees, and he's just sort of standing there, a bloodied mess, almost dropping that of his weapon, as he looks towards all of you. Zaman, that is your action. You got anything else?
Yeah, I'm gonna use my reaction. Reduces AC again.
All right, Constitution saving throw. He will succeed. All right.
I would just shout to Addy Doc, finish him, and end my turn.
That said, as our AC returns back to normal. All right, Addy Dark, it's all on you. You begin to look towards the individual as he sort of on his or both of his knees, just sort of looking out towards all of you, barely even clutching his weapon, barely alive. What you got for us?
I believe I will be reckless attacking with my great club that's shaped like a baseball bat.
You got it.
Say that every time.
Every time. That's it. Oh man, 17, 23 to hit. Roll some damage for me.
God.
Max damage.
Max damage, 12
Max
points
damage.
plus another 2. Hey, Addy Dark, how do you want to kill him? How do you
Tell
want
him
to
how
do
you
this?
it, bro. Tell him how you catch that body.
Oh no, I'm still trying to take this dude's head off the whole time. My lord. But this will be an uppercut. This is gonna be the uppercut swing straight to the ceiling. That head's going to the ceiling and just turn to dust, bro.
That being said, as you do with, or as you send it with the uppercut sort of strike, you see as his head becomes clean off, goes soaring towards the roof of the ceiling, and you watch as it begins to crystallize slowly to ice before shattering amongst the roof and slowly dissipating into an astral nothingness. The rest of his body begins to slowly freeze over and shatter, and as it does, you look towards the individual, and the only things you see remaining are his armor, his weapon, and an astral light below him. And with that said, you guys are successful in defeating this combat, and you guys all gain an arc point for Soulbound across all groups of Aurora. However,
we're finally helping the groups out, and not freeloading.
Exactly. Give me the loot. Give me the loot. Gore's gonna run that orc. Every orc that's out there, he gonna run them bodies by. Give me the loot. Give me the loot.
That being said, oh boy, that is where we will have to call it, as we are at time. Oh goodness, we'll have to pick back up next week on Valley of Dreams. Good shit, everybody. Oh man, it got a little rough for you guys somewhere.
That was a good fight. I'm not gonna front. It was a balanced fight.
Oh man,
all my spell slots, bro.
Jesus,
you got to lay right back down.
You look at everybody, it's like near, bro. You look at near everybody, it's like near death, near death, near death, badly injured.
Addy Dark ain't been touched the whole game. I don't even know what happened, bro.
Oh man,
bro, yo, he did his job.
Bro, he literally
like Gore looks at me, he's mad at like, yes.
I ain't never see Gore do this much running, bro. What happened to that loud mouth?
Nah. The slip. Gore been stick and move. Gore been pat. He been stick and move. He switched his game up. He said stick and move.
He got slapped once and was quiet. Got yoked up and tossed to the ground. And here,
He just been stick and move.
Oh man,
yo.
I'm not gonna...
Ali weak because he did stick and move.
Tito was crying on stream, bro. Was, oh my god, nobody healed me. Nobody
bro. I'm not gonna lie though. When Addy Dark hit, hold on. When Addy Dark hit the orc with the clash and he beat the shit out of him with that, dealing like 25 damage. Yeah, that broke his spirit a little bit. He didn't want any smoke after that. He really didn't. He really didn't.
Exactly, that's what it was.
Because think about it,
he hit him right behind him like, you got it, furry one.
Nah, because he literally hit him twice and barely did any damage. He just tanked that shit and just stared at him. Like, he was like, wait, what? And then the first time he hit him, he cracked his entire jaw. He's like, all right, he's real. And he just immediately went to everybody else.
He was like, yeah, kill everybody else, then focus.
Yeah, he's like, I'll deal with you later.
Wasn't having it. Backed up, was like, yeah, I ain't getting close to this guy.
Oh man.
Gore been around for over 100 years for. Bro, he's
been running for 100 years, bro.
Huh?
Slander.
Gordon saved your life plenty of times. You need to chill out. Gordon saved your life plenty of times.
I'll be right back, everybody. I'll be right back. Oh man.
Gordon saved your life.
Thank you everybody for watching. I appreciate each and every single one of you, especially for everybody tuning into the Valley of Dreams game. Thank you guys for everybody who decided to leave a follow. Hey, and also if you're new, well here, let me switch overlays for you guys so you guys can actually see me and everything. All right. Sorry I wasn't able to talk to chat or sort of interact with everybody, obviously, but thank you for everybody, or thank you for all the raids, thank you for all the follows, and even that of the subs. You guys are freaking insane and awesome. But for those of you guys who don't know, my name is SenseiSuplex, and I'm a professional dungeon master who is essentially running a giant persistent universe known as Project Aurora. As I mentioned before, basically every single campaign is either ran by me or another dungeon master, and we have about 12 or so in the works and amongst all this sort of staff. And we all run our games in the same persistent universe, so they can all affect each other in big or small ways. That said, everybody leaves their mark, including you guys in chat, as you guys can see, from giving inspiration points to health potions to even many more things. So hey, if you guys are interested in that, be sure to drop a follow over on the channel. Be sure to join the Discord, because we'd love to have you and all that stuff. And yeah, you guys are freaking awesome. I don't think we have any other announcements. The next SenseiSuplex stream will be on Friday, and it will be The Ascent at 2 p.m. Eastern time. So that being said, we're going to do a watch party of The Witcher on Thursday in the Discord. But that's all I got for now. Make sure to follow us on the socials. We also are on YouTube and all that stuff where we upload a couple of the VODs. But we also, on YouTube, we focus on being, of making your games as a dungeon master and as a player the best they can possibly be. So, if that sounds interesting, be sure to throw the YouTube follow on Twitter, Instagram, all that cool stuff. That said, I don't think there's anybody streaming at the moment. I can check. The Nat 30s are streaming, so we're going to throw a raid over to them. They're a part of our Twitch team, so I want each and every single one of you guys to leave lots of love and lots of support on over there. It does mean the world to me, and it does mean the world to them. Alright. That said, I'm going to throw that thing over there to them. And, alright, thank you guys for watching. See you guys later.